Is that the one I'm currently looking at?
That's
weird.
That's this camera. Is me. The Elks.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I'm still getting weird feedback.
you need his video and my sound.
Right. That's what I have. So we'll see how it goes.
I should probably.
Shouldn't be any feedback if if he's muted, which he's not.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm muted now.
Now he's muted.
We both missed it.
Feedback
I
on?
was muted. 16 crew.
Is the feedback on?
Yeah, much better.
Hot. Calm. Alright.
Molten hot.
So that's the kind of night it's gonna be.
That bone dragon comes. Molten hot.
How'd those coasters come out, Chris?
Well played.
Fucking so hot.
Are they?
Fucking so hot. Oh shit.
I don't know why I'm eating. I just ate.
Chopstick pretzels, I'm about it. That's the perfect time for me to look up
Jeeves!
to.
I'm just
You
kidding, Ryan. Can I have a paper towel?
instant
No.
eye contact and you already have
I'm
a
sorry.
smile on
I'm
your face.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, thanks, Jake. I was gonna give him a paper towel, but napkin works too.
Okay. Everybody's ready.
Wait!
We're already 11 minutes late.
I'm kidding. Let's go.
Where to God?
Session 25 recap. Did a little extra. Because I wasn't sure if DJ was going to be here or not. The last few episodes of Alliances and Adversaries have been a doozy. The gang acquired a new set of allies in a budding group of mages known as the Blackthorns, as they overthrew Worf Bow. And they overthrew Worf Bow, who was revealed to be Boris Yod in disguise. Worf Bow was hidden under arcanic cover and had been using the town to steal their money and secretly convert their unsuspecting population into soldiers for the Yod family and the aid to build their army. The gang returned to Krolok after talking with Spot, the mage in the forest outside the city, to find that Yados had been captured by the Wharf and was about to be branded. With quick action from Laxmope and Spot, they were able to interrupt the ceremony and give the gang enough time to jump into action and free their friend. After the battle had ended, Yados had insisted on becoming the new leader of the town and get their people into shape and prepare for the battle that was sure to come. The gang rested that night in the Jade Lionfish discussing the notebook they had picked up, and I thought I saw it somewhere. Yeah. Discussing the notebook that you guys had picked up.
That
off of-
Kylian so diligently read.
He did read it, yes. Yeah,
The entire thing.
I know.
You're welcome.
I was there. I saw it.
Pat yourself on the back.
Discussed his notebook. Deciding that their next destination should be the old town of Sobaka to search for the sword that they learned about from the Fae Queen.
The only note that I've taken the entire season is that.
So, what, Fae Queen?
No, Sobaka.
Really? You don't take any notes? I'm going to you for attention.
You're so welcome.
They began to move towards their goal and ended the session after a battle against giant metal cobras in the forest that they learned were placed there by Boris to prevent people from going to Sobaka. So, in this session, we pick back up in the forest betwixt Krolok and Sobaka.
Betwixt.
Shark bait, Sobaka. So, last session, you guys had defeated 2 or 3 of the metal cobras that Kylian let you know were placed there by Worf Bow in their attempt to stop people from traveling westward for reasons unknown, I believe.
We're after a long rest.
You guys did rest.
And we ended on
Yeah,
a
we
long
did.
rest.
We ended on a long rest.
No, the reason behind it is not really known aside from their guarding the city.
Are we in the forest?
Yes.
Do we awaken to the smell
Awaken to the scent of bacon? No.
of ham?
Yes, so with how deep you guys are in the forest, you can't hear the coastal tide anymore. You don't hear the buzzings and everyday life of the town where you once were, which had like a nice little revitalization after you guys had left. Everybody was pretty on board with Yados after his incredible speech that he really worked hard on. LOL. And he stayed hard for. Anyway. The general scenery where you guys are is heavy forestation, but not like serious overgrowth like it was out in the Zalani territory where the Fae Queen's territory was. It's much more, it's forest, not rainforest, I should say. If that sets the general tone. You guys continue walking for the majority of the day, pretty much undisturbed. If there was anything you guys wanted to discuss on the way?
Now should be the topic.
It's just our group, right? There's no one else, no one extra.
No, yeah. Yeah, no, you guys wanted Yados to come along, but he was pretty adamant about staying back.
Okay.
Because he likes to be in the back.
We gotta find this underground temple.
Well, that's why we're going to Sabaka.
And that's in the city,
It's gonna
right?
get really old. No,
It's just outside the city.
it's in the ocean.
I just have there's an underground temple with power.
I thought it was like out at sea.
That's all I got. I don't know where it's at.
I thought it was in a canyon.
Maybe that's more right, but I thought that had something to do with water.
The water.
How much do we know about Sabaka?
Well, what we're talking about now.
Make a history check.
What do I remember?
I'll assist.
Couple students.
I'll jerk off to them.
Slutty 20.
Alright, there you go.
Yeah, you guys, no one here has ever been to Sabaka or really heard much about it other than it is or was in some contexts. The Fae Queen did tell you when you guys asked your questions to her. One of the things she said was the sword you would need to, I don't want to say contest the dragon, but to defeat the dragon, the weapon is in Sabaka in an underwater temple.
Boom!
So we had like mixed notes of correctness.
In Sawaka, underwater town.
Okay.
Yes. But I mean, like the population of what it is, all of that, you guys aren't really sure. No public discussions that you guys have been around or involved in has talked about Sobaka like they have Krolik or Patuk, or Draconian, where they're teeming with life and they have their own system and all of that.
Gotcha.
So mysterious, abandoned temple that we need to raid.
So,
We don't know anything about anybody.
do we know how far away we are?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So,
You guys have direction, but not.
time.
Not
Yeah.
distance.
Okay.
Guess who didn't take water breathing as a spell?
Well, technically, the day is just starting. I think wizards refresh after a long rest.
I
or
don't
something.
have it even learned.
Sorry, you guys are cutting out a lot.
Oh, let me make my mic more sensitive. Am I cutting out, or is everybody else?
Everybody else is kind of lagging in and out. Did you say that we just had a long rest?
Yes.
Okay, and then did we need water breathing or water walking?
Breathing.
At least water breathing if it's an underwater temple. Which I don't even have that spell learned, so I can't
Okay, well,
right now.
I can learn both of them.
Thank you. Jar Jar Binks character.
I think I got water walking.
I believe I believe clerics have that ability too, but if you don't have it learned by now,
Just for this, John, can you? I turned the sensitivity up a little bit more, so hopefully that helped.
Did you hear that?
Anyway.
I'm 5. Thank you.
Just for the sake of how I think the campaign is going to go, Lok'Tar is still behind you guys, and he's just pretty quiet. And Larawen just kind of dips off into the forest. You don't really know why. She just like, hey, I'm going back to town. See ya. The house is hot. Bye. And there Larawen goes. Maybe she'll be back. Maybe she'll be back. Maybe she won't.
Maybe she'll be in
Who
the back.
fucking knows? I don't think Larawen even knows. So we're gonna keep going here.
Okay.
as you guys continue to push through the day into the night, into the deep forests of Krolok and or Sobaka. Who would be leading?
I'll stealthily go ahead and scout.
Or actually, wait.
Leading.
Laxmope, don't you have insane passive percept? Isn't it like 18?
17.
Yeah. Okay. Laxmope would notice this immediately.
Pretty insane.
So as you guys are going through the forest, Laxmope kind of looks around, and whereas the forest up to this point has been pretty like flat level, pretty easy terrain to go over and to walk, it's been pretty quiet and calm. The longer you go into the day, the ground becomes more lumpy, for lack of a better term, and not in the way of like dirt. It's very infrequent and almost feels random.
It's like unkept.
Where the overgrowth is. Well, it's a forest, so yeah.
Alright, lumpy in elevation.
In random spots, and I don't mean like little inclines. It'll be like up and mountains, like mounds of overgrowth.
Oh, growth, not
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah.
Of like bush.
Shrubbery, yeah. Vinage.
Thorny? Is it thorny?
So.
I investigate the bush.
So thorny.
I am getting into the bush. Tell me about the bush, kid.
So Rikzu walks over, and as soon as you go over and like clear away some of the brush, have you seen the Goonies?
Yes.
When they go into the bottom of the ship and it's just full of bodies.
Okay.
Okay, well okay. So as you brush away some of the shrubs, you're just met with like this grisly skull that's under the brush, and it's got dirt over it, and there are like small insects crawling around it in pretty heavily decayed and rusted armor.
Could I make some sort of check to see if it's like druidic powers covering up bodies, or if it looks like it was dug up?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Laxmope strong suit.
It's gonna be
A solid 10.
plants are plants to a kind young cleric who dislikes nobles. And as you guys kind of continue through the forest, these lumps are like everywhere. They're against trees, and they litter the ground where you're walking. And you guys find dozens and dozens of bodies, all in the same state. Rikzu, make an investigation check. You were gonna go for one. Daddy.
17.
Okay. Yeah. Excuse me, goodness. So as Rikzu he's like uncovering one, going, oh, and he goes over and uncovers another one, oh, pretty much for a good while. You pick up that there are basically two variants of fallen fighter. There are a group who they don't have any semblance of like creed or uniformity in what they're wearing. It all looks very ragtag, like they had to pull together whatever they could. And then the other is somebody who has similar ragtagness to them, but they're all wearing the same crest.
Do we recognize the crest?
Alright, what race?
They all appear to be humanoid. Do an insight.
So two types of ragtag and ragtag with a crest.
Oh man, it's like
Yeah.
sucks.
So yeah, one side is you can guess that there were two sides here. One was like maybe the defenders who were they were standing against, or maybe they were the ones invading the people who were more uniform.
Yeah.
12.
buddy.
You could almost swear that this.
Ruh-roh Raggy.
Bye, John.
I think he can still hear us.
Can he speak
Yeah,
it?
I'm back.
Okay, cool. Because it's you,
Uh-oh.
you could almost swear you can see like the outlines of the H in like the Holly Crest symbol, like almost an early generation of it.
I know what the sword is. All right, cool.
Oh.
That's been a long time coming.
I go up to my brother.
There is another letter next to it, but you can't make that one out.
Hey, take a look. Do you recognize this?
Can I tell?
If he points it out, yeah, you'd be like, yeah.
Does that look familiar?
It does.
Was that
It
ancient?
does.
What do you think?
It's been a long time since we've seen that, but I'd recognize it anywhere. It has to be.
Alright, well. What are we going to do about it?
And in the background, you keep hearing Rikzu like shuffle through shrubs.
So then, I guess, since we know it's our family crest, or we're pretty fucking sure it's our family crest, do we know anything about, or does anything come back to memory of any future wars or anything?
Future, you mean past?
Or past?
Do we have a memory of a future war?
It's gonna be there.
No, I mean for you guys, coming to Mir was your first experience with the continent.
Okay.
What the fuck was our family doing?
I don't know, but I think I know what's in Sobaka now.
Yeah, probably.
What?
Are you asking us?
Yes. No, I'm
Keylen, are you asking us?
Well, no, like, just...
Are you asking us in character?
in character. No, in character. I generally stay in character. So.
Our family has an ancient sword of power that's been lost for a generation. We've been searching for it for a while, and some of the armor here resembles our family's crest. I think our family's sword might be in Sobaka.
Ancient sword of power?
Yep.
Question mark.
It's been part of our family for generations, but it was lost a century ago, and that's kind of surprising to find any trace of it here. But we need to find it.
If that's exactly what it is, yeah.
If it's here, we need it.
Whether it's your families or not, presumably.
Yeah. Regardless, if there's some ancient awesome sword that can help us kill some shit, then we need to get going.
Yep. We need to get to Sobaka and figure out this temple and find it. We need to find it fast before someone else does.
Anything else of note that we can see around us?
Did
Or
anyone
are we
take
getting-
any arrows to the knee?
Several.
I've given some.
Yes.
Are we getting any closer to the walls of the city?
Where you guys are at in like the day is pretty late, so you can't really see beyond like the foliage of the trees and whatnot, the canopy. But you're getting the sense that this would be like the outskirts, so you're getting close. So with that, you guys press forward. And
Sorry, real quick. Do we see? Obviously, our family crest. Was there anyone from the opposing side? Like, was there a Yod crest anywhere?
Not one that was discernible.
Okay.
You guys press on, and night falls, and the seam as you guys push closer outwards towards where you think the city is. I mean, the bodies literally do not stop the entire way. There was some kind of massive battle here, and there are parts where there are huge, like, trenches in the dirt, almost from something that
Mass graves.
they don't look like they were dug trenches. They almost look like some force from above would have come down and dispelled the dirt in that fashion.
Do the bodies look like they've been burned at all? Any that we'd seen?
Some of them. Yeah, they're generally in like patches.
Can we tell based on the remains timeline, or based on the amount of growth around it?
Give me a nature check. That's a tall order.
Well, you said severely decayed, so they've been there a while.
I don't even see nature on here.
It's under intelligence.
So it would be my intelligence.
It's
It's under
It's
medicine.
there.
right there.
Oh, blue. Oh, wow.
Not bad.
18.
Not bad.
Okay. They've been here a long time.
Okay, well.
No, I know.
I gathered as much.
Probably around 100 years.
Okay.
Yes.
So I wouldn't have known anything about some of our family through my studies, leaving our continent and coming here, or
Make a history check.
So it's probably too old to do a Lord of the Rings and be like, oh man, there were people laying here and they walked over here and did
They
some
walked
shit.
over here, and then they walked over there.
23.
There wasn't anything Keylen would have studied about this. It wasn't.
Just kind of like scraps here and there of something hinting at something, but nothing. Not enough. Like history had been erased.
It was nothing academic where Keylen would have heard this. It wouldn't be anything as formal. Anything formal. You wouldn't have heard anything about Sabaka or Mir or whatever. In passing, throughout periods of your life, you would have heard inklings of the Holly Sword grandfather who did travel abroad, and he came back, and someone from his trip was who killed your father.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Yes.
I don't know, back through the notes because I don't fucking remember this, but
So you guys keep walking through the night, and
Do we hear anything or see anything?
yes, as you guys are going through the forest, and Rikzu keeps checking
Opportunity attack!
for plants. No, he does. You do step on an old, like, rusted bear trap. What? You're like, ah! And you take 5 damage. What? Unfair. And night does fall over the forest. It is very fucking dark.
We don't have tetanus shots, so you take one
I'm just
residual
dead at
damage
this
over
point.
time.
This is the
You
end
get
of me.
tetanus
Dude.
and rickets.
Take 10 years of your life.
Yes.
Should we try and find a place to camp?
Yeah.
Are there any like
Right here.
ruins?
Yo, F? Can you look at this and see if you want to take a look? It's
Hey,
Dublin.
this isn't Chris. You said the big car was Chris's.
I said crib, and then I was like, no, wait, it's Kern.
I heard Chris.
I did not say Chris.
I heard Chris.
Sounds like you were wrong.
I heard Chris.
In a
It's
twist of
Dublin.
irony, the twins confuse me and Kern all the time. It's very annoying. It's very annoying.
Honestly,
I
yeah.
didn't-
Joe,
I
you're
confused
both
your names.
Joe K. What do you
And
want
you
from
are
me?
the twin.
What do you want from me?
Kern, Kern.
Somehow we never mix you guys up, but you mix
You're
us up.
both Joe
I
K.
guess it's anything like
Kyle,
basic,
I have known you
though.
and Ryan
It's my only
equally as long
Is
as
there
you
an
know
adjusted
me.
square footage?
Like,
Probably no base.
come on.
Exact same length there.
The only
We
person
haven't seen that.
who ever got a
Built to
pass
be
on his
7?
tell us
Holy
apart
shit.
was this guy.
Is that
The
bad?
house is
Orleans.
over.
He was like,
Like
he's
David
very
Jesse's are
curious.
almost out. They're
He looked at both of us and was like, so how do I tell you apart? and I was like, well, I'm Joe Cribb and he's Kern. He's like,
That's
Oh,
so-
okay.
this is last time.
You couldn't tell us apart. It was so funny. Anyway,
Well, you know, white people, we all look alike.
I think that's just what every nation thinks about another nation. It's just they're all the same.
Well, you both have glasses, you both have dark hair.
Alright.
I don't know what you
Alright.
Distinctly different
Sorry, I
ways.
didn't mean to interrupt.
You're fine.
Distinctly.
One is definitely cuter than the other. I'll let you two decide that.
It's great.
Yeah. And you
Anyway,
can see it in my baby because she's adorable. Anyway,
Are there any ruins around that we can make camp in?
Is there a healing rock I can touch?
there's another sundew plant.
Stay
Me.
far away.
You guys find like old battlements of like tent remains and maybe where one side had spent their nights as well. There are a couple tents that are still well enough intact. Hey, ow, fuck. Loud. That's yours.
There's no food in that, is there?
There are.
In the bag that Chris
No.
dropped? Okay.
Mine's down low. Is he gonna snap it?
He might if he comes around us, but...
Up here. Yeah, so you guys can find a few
Carbonara with meatballs and chicken.
remaining intact.
And bacon.
tents.
A lot of meat.
I had
Coast on the right for smack bottom.
a chicken saw. Quiet. Which is basically the best thing ever.
I wanna do detect magic. Just as a ritual, just 10 minutes, just kind of chillax.
So
I'm not expecting anything, but
leave behind the first aid
Pick up
kit.
nothing.
okay. That's what I think.
I searched for a first aid kit in the camp remains
What are you doing?
Okay.
for my
Make an investigation
for my
check.
wound.
Natural 20.
14.
Rikzu spends the next little while going through old crates
It's
and
been 3 hours.
Yeah.
Looking for a
most
bandage.
everything is pretty heavily foregone and taken over by nature.
But is there a but?
You find a small stash of bandages. That they're in okay shape. They look like they heal about 2 HP.
Cool. Yeah.
So as you guys are resting through the night, who's keeping watch?
I'll take first watch.
I'm wounded. I can't do
I'll pick
anything.
up at it.
Only 2 watches?
I'll do third.
What are you looking for? Oh, yeah.
Alright, 3 watches. Cool. Right.
Perception.
Danny boy.
Ooh, 7.
Riynor falls the fuck asleep. Just something about how dark it is out in the forest.
You bitch.
These are so old.
Yeah, that.
With guns.
Just fall asleep. Kyle, were you second?
No.
I'm gonna say you miss yours.
Oh,
Because
no!
he didn't wake you up.
How dare you! I rolled a 16.
So, Rikzu, you're sleeping away pretty happily, then you like. Where are the twins? They're supposed to be watching. But they're both like knocked out, like huddled together. Yeah.
I'm the big screwer.
Yeah.
Canon.
I take a mental picture.
There actually was something like that happened in my first campaign. They had a tower they could summon, and I think John drew a picture of like 2 people spooning or something, and nothing in the tower is real. So the paper was the only thing that was real. So when they left, it disappeared, but only the picture of them fucking spooning like remained in this underwater town. Anyway,
Ah, the magnificent vision.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh no. 5.
Rikzu also falls asleep.
I don't even get up.
He scooches over. And then he flops and out the triple spoon.
No, he's the butter pad on top.
The what?
The butter pad.
Aren't half elves like smaller than humans?
It's similar-ish size, right?
It's the same averages.
So it's like a triple.
It's that
steak
episode
burger.
from Family Guy when they're doing what is it, Grumpy Old Man or something? It's
The 11 way.
yeah.
Oh,
When they're
God.
figuring out the 11-way orgy, and Quagmire's the butter pad on top.
Is that what it's called?
so-
John, how do you feel about this?
How do I feel about people being the butter pad on top?
Yes. Exactly.
Just great, guys. This is good D&D talk.
What a bad. Okay. So since Laxmope has the high passive, I'll say you're the only one, Laxmope, in the middle of the night who, the same like sheet clamp noise that you heard Rikzu suffer. You hear that same noise, and now this time there's a loud yelping. It sounds like a dog of some kind is out caught somewhere in the forest and he's whining pretty badly.
Do any of us wake up?
Just him.
I think I would probably wake Rikzu up, knowing that he was supposed to be on third shift, and have him go investigate with me.
So a very grumpy dwarf wakes you up from your triple spoon.
Alright.
So going out in the forest, does Laxmope have dark vision?
Yes, dwarves have dark vision.
Okay. Rikzu like puts his hand on your shoulder and it's like, guide me. Yeah, so it's you don't have to go out very far before if you could see coloration. It would be like a green instead of like orange, a green coated fox. Has his paw just caught in a trap and is yipping trying to get away.
No.
Okay. Can I cast fairy fire around that area centered on the fox?
Shit.
Are you trying to does that kill it?
No. Each object in the 20-foot cube within range is outlined in a light blue. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light. If it fails a dexterity saving throw for the duration, objects and afflicted creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
In a 20-foot cube. Okay.
So I'm just trying to make dim enough light for Rikzu to see what's going on. But if there's any other creatures within a 20-foot cube of that fox, they have to make a dex saving throw or they get lit up.
Yeah, so as you guys are approaching, Laxmope kind of stops with you, Rikzu, and takes 6 seconds to cast a spell and lights up the area. So the fox lights up, and then there is an outline of something else beyond the fox that lights up.
So we see the fox is real.
The fox is real, yeah.
It's not an illusion.
So there's a figure a little bit beyond the fox that lit up?
Yeah, so like it's you guys, the fox, the creature, and it looks like you're both like the same distance from the fox.
Okay. How big does it look like a humanoid figure or is it...
Yeah, humanoid, kind of slumped over, a lot taller than you though.
Right,
Yeah, right.
okay. I get it. I'm a dwarf.
You're a very big dwarf though.
Yes. I think I would point at Rikzu and kind of just like point over to the side as I like go to like get the fox to keep an eye on the slumped over humanoid.
Okay. Sounds good.
Rikzu doesn't even change position. He just keeps standing there.
Let's do that.
Beautiful. Yeah, but I go help the fox while keeping like my eye up at the figure.
Yeah. Approaching the trap, make a strength check.
Strength check for Laxmope. 17.
Easy peasy. It's an old trap. It was just weak enough to spring, and the fox just couldn't quite free. He's not badly maimed or hurt or anything, just stuck.
Got it.
And as you free it, it runs right over to the outline, and kind of it circles it a couple times, and then like perks its ears up and looks straight at you. And the outline, you can see it like looking at the fox. And it takes 2 like slow steps forward and reveals itself to be Gumtree.
What? I think I like let out like gum tree. Completely forgetting that like we don't know this territory.
Yeah. Well, I thought you'd come eventually. Hello, Rikzu.
Hey.
Where's your horny friend?
He's back in town.
Okay. And we're gonna take a break so I can stuff my face with pasta.
Woo, break time.
Break time.
The
So
return of Gumtree.
So how about that OFC football scandal?
Another?
No NCAA violations.
No NCAA violations, but a couple football players got violated by a massage therapist.
It was consensual.
I mean, yeah, of course it was.
Are happy ending massages not legal in Ohio?
It was in trap.
This lady was messaging football players specifically on social media to give them massages and then to try and have sex with them.
Nice.
So 18 to 20-year-olds happening between 2018 and 2021.
Nice.
I mean, it clearly wasn't like
20 players got massages, 5 had sex.
Nice.
I really think it was like super consensual. I think like they're guys, and it's
Keep
not,
up my dick, dude.
I don't know. According to late insiders, she looks like Cruella de Vil.
That's hot.
I haven't actually seen a photo of her.
No one has, but the insider people are all with the university and like know her.
She
a friend of Jim Jordan?
Probably.
Gotcha. That fucking go away.
GYM.
I wish he would die. Like burn in flames in public. Burst like spontaneously.
Self-annihilation.
No, but the statement she put out didn't really
No,
make it
this is
seem
not
like she was innocent.
No, it didn't. I mean, I think she tried to accuse them,
Yeah.
basically of rape.
Which I doubt too, though.
That they raped her?
Yeah.
Well,
Anybody
no.
want anything real quick?
No. What are those?
Smarties.
Sorry.
Sweet tart candy. Or that. Sweet tart candy. But no, like I don't think anyone.
Well, no. We had an investigation. Like the university investigated this for months.
Investigate these.
Gotcha.
And the press conference was the result of the investigation.
Gotcha.
And basically, it was that she solicited the contact, so it wasn't rape because this was premeditated by you.
Did you get that, Twitch?
It's the same thing that happened to Zeke with that one chick, Tiffany.
Dude, that was a whole. And Zeke paid the price for it.
Well,
Because Goodell's a dipshit.
Suspended for no reason. And she wiped her Instagram, but I followed her before that. And
Is a Zeke's girl person?
yeah, the Zeke's girl person.
Okay.
And she wiped her Instagram before all this shit came out, basically right after the incident happened, and no one knew it happened. But before that, she constantly had pictures of football players going up, and different ones. Like, it wasn't just Zeke that she was doing this to.
Yeah.
She was just trying to she was just a jersey chaser. She was trying to get one of them. She was trying to get pregnant by one of them.
Yeah.
Like, the amount that she posted. Like, she had the whole wide receiver room on her Instagram. in different pictures.
Just sounds like trouble.
It's just like, and she's like older.
It'd just be
Yeah.
crazy.
She was like 24, and they were like 19.
Yeah.
Sports ball.
Oh, man.
Normally, I'm on the other side of this, but the Z thing just bothers me.
Well, yeah, because the NFL didn't handle it properly.
Do you
Wasn't
know how
just
to
the
throw a
NFL,
football
Not really.
Everything.
ball? Me neither. Maybe that's why we're in love.
Anyone else?
Don't know much about science book.
Anyone else watching The Bad Batch?
Yep.
It's pretty good.
I watched the first two. The
I ha-
second one almost put me to sleep.
Third one will put you to sleep then.
I haven't seen the third one yet. But
I watched the
It was
first,
pretty okay.
the first one with
Filler.
Hannah.
It's filler.
I enjoy it just
And
because
she's
it's
like,
it's more Clone Wars, Star Wars
Oh, I
stuff.
about
Isn't it-
fucking
isn't it-
bawled the
What
first
you drinking?
episode.
really juvenile.
Pink lemonade.
What?
Kind
Place
of
with tequila.
like
It's margarita.
juvenile.
The two things that I haven't really liked about it so far are Freddie Prinze Jr. voicing his own character. It just didn't fit the younger Caleb. It didn't fit the Caleb. It fits the Kanan, but it doesn't fit the Caleb.
I forget that was first.
It is
Yeah.
whatever. Like that didn't bother me so much.
But then the voice actor for Omega
You don't like
I
it.
just don't like it.
She's Australian, mate.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
Why are
I
so
think
many-
she's a fascinating character.
I think the character's fine. I just the voice
The voice totally ruined it.
doesn't work for me.
That's fair.
I want her to go away.
Yeah. I
There are a
just-
bunch of, the amount of theories about her very early on are really fun.
DJ just played a game called Soma,
Uh-huh.
and the female voice actress, it was so bad. I couldn't tell if it was bad or if she was trying to like deceive the player along with the story.
Yeah.
No, it was just bad.
I've heard of that game so much.
I've heard of some of them.
It's interesting.
Because I mean, I'm usually pretty high on voice actors because I mean, what they do is a challenge in its own right, but just not a fan of the Omega voice actor in this
Omega?
role. The Omega. Ugh. Just talk. I don't know. It is interesting that she's a female clone, though. I mean, that's
Well, what's she a clone of is the real question, and obviously everybody thinks it's.
It's a Django Fett.
I thought it was a Django. Yeah.
Oh really?
I was-
Amidala?
Oh no! The people that I've seen at least all think it's
Padme?
because of the hair, it's somehow a Palpatine clone. Her hair is Palpatine's hair,
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
and they've teased her being Force sensitive already.
I've heard that rumor too.
So the big theory is that she's Rey's mom. That's the big one that I've seen.
That would be huge.
Because the Bad Batch have to have a purpose, and we know they die.
Yeah.
So like, what is it? And it's her, just in what capacity?
Yeah, because I mean
'Cause
something
you don't see her later too, so it's like, what's going on here?
something ends all of them.
I don't,
Except her, more than likely.
don't need them to retcon the sequels into being okay. Not
Only if Filoni's
Boo.
doing it. Only if Filoni's doing it. He's the only one I trust.
I think he's doing it right now, so.
That's what I'm saying. He's doing it well.
Yeah.
I love that we're getting a look at like just right after Order 66.
Yeah.
Like it's the only piece of. It's the missing piece of this whole timeline.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to see.
Favreau's not doing Bad Batch?
He might be in it.
Favreau
but
and Filoni.
Filoni's been
collaborate.
the mind. Filoni's been the Kevin Feige of the Star Wars stuff going on.
No,
right
that's
now.
Favreau.
Is it Favreau?
Favreau basically does all the live action stuff
Yeah.
on the Disney Plus side. And
Filoni's been doing
and then
the
Filoni
Clone
does all
Wars
the
stuff.
animated stuff.
Either way, they're
Rebels.
both doing phenomenally.
Yeah, Catherine Kennedy can just go stick
John
like a big
Favreau?
dildo up her ass.
What?
John Favreau?
Uh-huh.
You know,
Elf.
Elf. Yeah.
He also
why
directed Iron Man.
people hate Catherine Kennedy.
Because she fucked up the
Because she
sequel
doesn't think-
movies.
The head of Lucasfilm.
Out of Lucasfilm.
She doesn't think that there's anything that they can go off to make new movies when there's all this fucking lore that all you have to do is just make canon again. I want to see the Mandalorian Wars, Darth Revan, Darth Malak kind of shit. Like, come on.
Knights of the Old Republic.
It's fucking
They're
here.
doing Old Republic.
Fucking use it.
It's just gonna be Filoni that does it.
I hope so.
Which will be fine.
Well, it is.
He'll do it well.
I think that Lucasfilm is very split into two camps right now. From what I'm seeing.
Well, because that's DC's problem right now is they don't have a single person with the mind behind the DC universe
Yeah.
to push it forward and keep things aligned.
All my
To be alive.
God, when you think about the start of the Marvel and the MCU versus the DCU, Arrow was great. Arrow, you guys should watch Arrow. The first season is like a solid, like, really? Did you watch it?
I mean, I know DC excelled in.
It's the Arrow. He's basically a common. He's like a younger Tony Stark, but Hawkeye, but more badass than Hawkeye.
I mean, I know DC's excelled in the episodes, the streaming, not so much
Specifically
movies.
animation too, though.
No.
The DC animation has been a lot better than the
Yeah.
Marvel.
Oh, agreed. No, I mean,
You
you guys,
League and everything.
you guys
Yeah.
should try it. You should try
Probably
Arrow.
like the old stuff too, like Batman and Teen Titans
Original
and all that.
Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Original Teen Titans. No, you guys should give Arrow a shot. And tell me what you think of it. It's really good.
Damn, look at
It's
that.
like I mean like
And that was the beginning of the DCEU, technically
Yeah.
speaking.
Yeah.
And when you look at Hulk, like Arrow blows Hulk like out of the
Oh, yeah. Hulk
fucking
was not a great movie.
water.
Hulk was not a good movie. Well, it was a good movie. It just doesn't fit in the MCU, even though it does.
Well, they didn't know what the MCU was at the time.
but even not like
Also true.
the first two Thors aren't that great either.
The first Thor's
Thor
not bad.
was fine.
They're fine, but they're not like
They didn't.
high class MCU
They just
stuff
didn't.
that
Well,
we know.
the issue with the Thor movies until 3 is they just didn't know who Thor was.
Yeah.
He was boring. They couldn't pick like a character. They couldn't pick a character flow for him at
Yeah.
all.
But then we got stuff like WandaVision. I thought was really good.
WandaVision was good.
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I thought was really good.
So WandaVision was good standalone. Falcon and Winter Soldier progressed the plot a lot. I really like how it ended, technically speaking,
Okay, but now
that phase of the MCU.
I don't know enough about the comics. Is U.S. Agent a good guy or a bad guy?
He's part of the Thunderbolts, which are kind of chaotic neutral, but they're like the bad guy Avengers, but they're like good guys.
Because it's like they played him off as a bad guy, but then the entire
So you know-
last episode.
So you know Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross?
No.
Okay, okay. He's in the MCU.
Okay.
He's the dude. He's like the dude with like the goatee or beard or whatever in Civil War. That's like the government agent that Tony's talking to all the time.
Okay.
That's him.
Yeah. Okay.
He's the founder of the Thunderbolts, and he also becomes Red Hulk in the comics.
Gotcha.
And then U.S. Agent is one of them, and it is the same character.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
Yeah. The little reading I've done. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else? Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character in the comics is Madame Hydra,
Oh,
and then she also becomes part of the Thunderbolts. So they're really setting up Thunderbolts.
Gotcha.
They're like, and they're hardcore setting up Thunderbolts.
Which is fine. It's just like
And
his ending.
That will probably be where Agatha ends up too. I could imagine Agatha
Gotcha.
ending up there.
Well, she's powerless right now, isn't she?
Well, I think she gets released in Multiverse of Madness, and it only makes sense. Multiverse.
White Ghost.
God, I love this with chicken.
I'm really hoping high for Spider-Man. That they
Ooh,
they
big
did
theory.
the
Big
live
theory
action.
from me. This is me. No
Yeah.
one else. I haven't heard it from anyone else at least.
are they doing Black Panther too?
Yes.
Yeah, but they
yes.
really don't know
It's
how.
Wakanda
Are they
Forever.
doing
I heard Namor is going to be the bad guy.
Miss Marvel or whatever?
Yep, it's called The Marvels.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Well, there's a Miss Marvel TV show, but then her, Monica Rambeau, and then Captain Marvel are going to be the Marvels in
Well,
Captain Marvel 2.
they're going to introduce the mutants to the universe, right?
Yeah, I believe so, but
Because
I don't
she's a
think
mutant.
they're in this phase.
Right.
But Fantastic Four is closing out Phase 4.
Right. So Phase 5 would be the introduction of mutants.
Fantastic Four better literally be fantastic.
I have high hopes for it because it's.
I don't. I have no hopes for it.
It's a tough ride. It's a tough ride.
No, yeah,
It's
it
a
is,
tough ride.
but it's Kevin Feige, it's MCU.
Anyway,
Spider-Man.
theory. So at the end of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when Val is on the phone and they don't show who's on the phone or you can't hear his voice.
Yeah.
Theory. Osborn.
Be interesting.
See them?
Because honestly, like I want to see. I want to see this the Spider Verse. Give me Tobey Maguire. Give me Andrew
I
Garfield.
don't think you'll see that this time.
I mean
I don't think you'll see that this
Well-
time, but I think you're going to see Green Goblin as the villain.
but you got Doc Ock and Electro portraying their same characters from their movies.
Cast?
Uh huh.
Oh, really?
Uh huh.
I didn't know that. Wow,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So Jamie Foxx, who played Electro in
I know.
Andrew Garfield,
Yeah, I got it.
and
Is Andrew Garfield cast?
He says no.
He claims no.
Tom Holland has claimed no. But why would you tell Tom Holland anything?
Yeah, Tom Holland just is a leak.
Nothing is heard about Tobey Maguire, but I've also heard that like
You guys want to start a podcast?
like
We're just getting rambling here.
what's her name? Like Mary Jane is back. A girl like Gwen in Garfield stuff is in. So it's like they're
Emma
setting it up.
Stone?
Almost done.
Yeah, they're setting
They're
it up.
paying her?
They're setting it up for live action Spider-Verse, and it just needs to happen.
How much fucking money are they putting into this shit?
I don't know, but you got Doctor Strange.
It's Disney.
And
They
then
have
with
Disney
the
money.
Multiverse of Madness, like
Come on.
it's setting up everything perfectly. Just fucking do it.
And the problem is the orders all gotten reversed now.
Well, that's Disney's fault.
No, it's not. It's COVID's fault.
Christian says talk more about theory, but we're not going to.
Hi,
Sorry, Christian. Christian, did you like my Doc Ock theory?
Nice music video.
Also, get me a vinyl ASAP. What is that?
Start a fucking pod now.
Christian, you should hear Charlie and I talk at work.
The-
It's all day nonstop about Star Wars and
The me
Marvel.
sometimes play D&D, but talk about everything else. Podcast.
It's a podcast about random things with D&D Incorporated. Anyway.
It's a show about nothing. How do you
And-
know what it
But
is?
wait, Nothing
we're
and
doing
everything.
a podcast in D&D.
A podcast and a podcast.
I could get behind that.
Much why?
Only if you DM it.
Kylian loves sports ball, but not as much as Rikzu hates it. Drama, you bet. Alright.
Intrigue? Hell yeah.
From
And
City
then
of
Cobra
Cobra.
comes along.
Game window.
Hey, Ohio State sucks, said the snake.
Live from the city of Sobaga.
The snake said it. I'm the DM. My job to invoke fire from.
Is there a snake coming at me?
There will be in this podcast. It'd be like one of those like wooden ones you get from a gas station. Snake it.
I was gonna tell him it was big, long, pink, and strong.
It's the snake guy from YouTube. I'm a snake.
Make his grand comeback. Anyway. So,
That's
Laxmope and Rikzu.
John, we're starting again.
The mic is right here, he knows.
Oh.
If he can. Oh.
Just thought you should do.
You can hear us, John? Johnny, baby.
Slow.
Am I muted? John?
No, you're volume.
I don't see a green square
Hey
around
guys,
you
I don't
talking.
know if you can hear me, but you're frozen, and I can't really hear anyone. Alright.
We can hear you.
No.
Hi.
Deuces.
Yes, we can hear you.
Woo!
Perfect. I've had problems with
Oh,
my
okay.
internet like the past month, so I've been trying to figure out if it's me or other. So
It's hard to know sometimes. I think that one was me. Because I didn't see my the green ring.
okay.
So, as we return, Rikzu and Laxmope are face to face with an old friend, Gumtree, who's out in the forest. Well, I thought you'd come this way eventually.
I'm not even going to begin to ask how you do that, but I'm glad to see you.
Well, I'm pretty glad to see you. I had a lot of thoughts about you boys, and I'm glad this particular theory was right.
I'm also not going to dig into that, but me thinking of the boys. But is there something that we can help you with, or are you here to help us?
Well, there's quite a bit of things we need to discuss.
Okay. Do you want to come on back over to the camp?
Sure. And he starts walking like he knows exactly where it is.
Okay.
looks back at you. Well, come on.
Right. I mean, so did you, as he like Laxmope was like waddling along, did you know where we were camping?
Well, trees are very chatty around here.
Oh, okay. Well, why didn't you just come and say hi?
That's a good question.
Okay, listen, I'm not going to judge you. We love you and would like to hang out with you.
Yeah, I guess the fox thing kind of seemed like a nicer segue into my return here. That was a question I wasn't really prepared to answer. Hey, Rikzu, how's it going? How you been?
Let's get back to camp.
Let's get back to camp indeed. Oh boy. And so, you guys come back and Riynor and Keylen are still spooning and I almost called you Adrian. Kylian was off somewhere.
Sleeping?
Mhm.
I'm sleeping.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm
I
doing.
wake you up with a gentle kick to the face.
Oh,
Jeez.
You get a boot to the face. Oh.
I'm startled, I don't know what's going on, and I pull my knife out.
Oh, sorry.
And then what?
Didn't
Cut his bandage off.
I didn't see you there.
That'd be funny. The bleeding has stopped.
You're not gonna let me do it?
Are you going to attack him?
Yes! That's what I just said, didn't I?
Okay, make an attack roll.
God.
Miss.
With
Ah,
disadvantage.
9.
Because
Oh,
So he
well.
like, and you just like put your staff and just completely cut off his swing. And Gumtree steps in and sees the twins and looks back at you, Laxmope, like, hello, what? Aren't they brothers?
I don't know. But hey, Gumtree, you've lived for like ever. What's going on in these forests? Like, there's a whole bunch of bodies.
Oh boy. And he like turns around and does a few like hand gestures and brings up some tree stumps for you guys to sit on.
Are we still sleeping?
Yeah. And in like a little flick of the staff, he like puts like a little campfire in the center. He shuffles on over.
Do we hear any of this?
No. You guys are deep in spoon land.
I just meander around them.
It's almost morning anyway. Come on, come on. So, how have you been?
Good.
Are we still asleep?
I'm following them, by the way.
That's fine. Okay, good to hear.
Well,
Good to hear.
That was good until I got kicked in the face. How have you been,
Well,
Gumtree?
Gumtree, you have definitely influenced this group, and I turned into a deer.
Oh.
And then I revert back to Laxmope form, and just say, like, you've persuaded me to tap into the more natural ways of using magic.
It's a good way to go, lad. Although you weren't doing too bad on the path you were on. But I'm glad to see I did some good in the world.
Laxmope just nods his head.
Okay. Well, if what I hear is true, and you're going where I think you're going, then there can only be one end of the story, can't there? You have to fight the dragon.
So, you know about the dragon?
I know a lot. I'm very old, like as he gestures to himself. Been here a long time, and there wasn't a whole lot of what I could do against him, or the odds, or.
What makes you think that we can do something?
Well, I had a lot of theories about you boys when you first showed up, and yeah, I just took my chair. Wasn't too happy about that, but you know, it's okay. He's a guest. Guest first, I suppose. Anyway, I wasn't sure how you were gonna fare against the dwarf, but you guys kicked his ass.
I start sucking my thumb.
And
Right.
that's not where I thought the sucking was. I'm glad that's all that it was. are asleep. You see, I'm their grandfather.
What? Holy shit.
I'm a holly sword.
Aren't you a fearball? I know I'm asleep. What?
He's purple.
Okay. What the fuck?
How'd you guys not know that?
You guys are half elves.
No!
Gotcha!
You guys really should have caught that.
And
I'm pretty sure we said the other half was human.
Yeah, human
Yeah,
father.
human father.
Yep.
Yeah, you were wrong.
So,
half can go on as many generations.
human father, elf mother, but alright.
Uh-huh.
Part fearball.
And your grandfather was fearful.
Okay.
On which side?
One of them. If only you were awake to ask these questions.
It'd be the father's side.
Anyway.
So you didn't. Why didn't you tell them you're their grandfather?
My dad could have been adopted.
Ignore them.
Well, the great challenges of life are not won from gifts or easy hints or cheat. I said cheat codes. Or by cheating.
I thought you were going to say cheat tricks. That was the lie.
Up, down, down, left, right, maybe start. EA start.
I could say a lot of things. Tell you things, but the point of the journey is for you to know that you can defeat the dragon, and more importantly, for me to know. Because the path you're on will collide with the dragon. And you need to be prepared for that.
Have you collided with said dragon?
No, I've been able to stay under the radar. But that may be coming to an end.
Can you help us in any way?
Well, I don't know what you need from me.
We need to not die.
We're looking.
Well,
We're looking for underwater temple in Sabaka. Do you know anything about it?
yes, I do. I built it.
Presumably the sword. You put the sword there then?
That is correct. I had to hide it from my brother.
Why did you have to hide it from your brother?
Well, when we first traveled, my fox is out there somewhere. He's being very
What's your
picky.
fox's name?
Fig.
Fig, come here.
Fig is going
I
outside.
hold out a treat for the Fig.
He'll come around eventually, I'm sure. Anyway, when we first came here, we wanted to assemble a temple to our deity and thank them for our journeys and our progress and our livelihood. And so me and my brother, we created some tools to help us establish ourselves in this new land. We had the holly sword, of course, and the holly ring. The second of the two. Like the two of us, there were two of them. It only seemed natural to make them in pairs. And only they can destroy each other. Long time ago, he took the ring and he became very mad with power. Not Hadrian, Kylian. I am looking at you, you are Kylians. I had to leave. I took my family with me, who was an elf wife. She was an elf wife, just in case you guys were wondering why they are half elves. Half elves, half anything can go down the generation quite a ways. You can be half.
I'll let them know.
Thank you.
So Grandmama was the half elf?
So they're quarter elf?
And
No, because our mother's
There he is.
our mother's a full elf.
the
Dad is a human.
the half generations, you can be one or the other,
I think.
Yes.
or sometimes right in between.
No.
So we're a fourth fearball.
Yeah.
No, well, no, because we're part human, part
Fourth
fearball.
Fable,
Mostly
one
elf.
Human. Half elf.
Quarter human.
Quarter Fable.
God.
Human, one
Steve
fearball.
Cherokee.
God.
Anyway, can we continue?
Like,
He became
5'7",
mad with
6'1".
power, and
Like Gumtree's brother took the ring and became mad with power.
I thought it was their father.
The ring.
No,
didn't
so
exist.
this is their grandfather,
Their grandfather.
his brother.
I thought.
Their
asleep.
I thought.
I know.
I
Their
thought
great
Gumtree was
uncle.
Their grandfather.
Yes.
Okay, so great
His
uncle.
brother.
Great uncle.
Their
Okay.
uncle.
Oh, he's grand.
Okay. He stole the ring. Became drunk with power.
So
Okay, I'm on the same.
Pretzels.
changed his name. He thought he was being clever or something. I don't know, but it became a Holly Yard.
Fuck.
Wasn't very.
Fuck.
He's mad that
Wasn't
he
very
can't
clever,
bone
but-
Kaminka now.
In
Wait,
recent
so-
years, they've no.
Your cousins, right?
Holly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Your second cousin.
I tried
That's
to.
far enough, right?
I tried to.
Some states.
I think it is, yeah.
Well, no. It's farther down the line, man.
You'd be second cousin.
You'd say
Yeah,
you'd
so
He's
say-
still not boneable.
In the royal families, it's okay.
Oh,
called
he's
Kylian
mad.
purebred.
He's mad with power now because he wants to fuck someone. Anyway,
The Hollycock.
we'll have that
ring.
conversation. Fuck's sake. Alright, continue. He took the ring, they became the Yod family.
Yes, they established themselves in this budding world. And we had somewhat of a starting civilization in Solvaka. And they were able to form a collective unit and wipe them out, looking for the Holly Sword. In time, I think they have since forgotten where the temple is, or how to get inside, more or less.
But they know it's here in any case. They were protecting it.
Yes, but they've, and he kind of waves his hand, and a lot of the vines recede, and you can see dozens of vines still. They went to great lengths to make sure no one survived or could find the temple.
Or
But with any luck, and he looks back at the sleeping twins again. They should be able to get in, hopefully.
well, couldn't you?
Sorry.
Jam it over there.
Couldn't you get in?
It's not my story to finish. Killing. I'm just gonna start calling you Adrian. I'm gonna call you Adrian. That feels a lot easier.
I mean, it's a pretty cool nickname.
It's very cool.
Do I get any? Do I get
No.
presented any special powers with this
No.
nickname? Oh,
No, you don't, Adrian.
You're going to give them a weapon. You've given other people special powers, and I get a
I'm not
bloody.
giving them anything. They have to earn it.
You're telling them how to get it, and you gave me a
I'm
nickname
not telling them how to get it. I'm telling them where it is.
Why are you being so rude to Gumtree?
because all he's giving me is a damn nickname. He's
Why
giving
are you so
everyone.
grumpy?
You just said it was a cool nickname. I thought it was pretty fun. Fine, I'll call you Kylian. Jeez.
Hey, Chris. Was Gumtree a noble?
You don't know if you're asleep.
Damn it.
So, do you plan to tell them all this, or should we? Or should we not?
Should we
They
wake them
seem to
up?
be sleeping pretty soundly. Yeah, it's your call.
Is the sun rising?
It's just starting to peak, yeah. Sleep check.
Should you be worried about entering the city? Are there any defenses they've put up that you know of, or that you could detect for us?
I think you've cleared most of them out with the cold but the closer you get to the temple, there will be some residual energy that may attack you in some way.
Fair point. Are you going to stay with us while we go on this journey?
I don't know. What is, if you think I could be useful, I mean, I would be glad to help. I know my powers still work. Laxmope, I know you saw me.
We'd be glad to have you.
Well, how about this? if you do acquire the sword, you're going to have to decide what your next move is.
Theoretically, wouldn't it be to destroy the ring if we have the sword?
Well, that's part of the problem.
Okay.
When I returned home, I thought I was free of this bond, and I was hoping I could live out my life in peace, and I was not so fortunate.
What bond?
I did not know my brother would find someone to bear children with.
To shag.
But he did.
He did, yes.
But you as well.
We both smashed.
So why would it be so unrealistic that she would?
I didn't really think tyrants were all that attractive, but apparently I was wrong. Some people are just drawn to power.
Fair point.
And so she was able to find me, and so she killed my son. Their father, he gestures to the sleeping twins. It was Vesna.
Of course.
I can't ask my question. I'm asleep.
Correct.
Is it Vesna?
So does Vesna have the ring then?
Vesna.
There is a Vesna and there's a Vesma.
Oh my god.
Vesna Jan's the mother.
Vesna's the young.
Vesna is the mother.
Where's
Vesna.
the crown? It's the vessel.
Glad you're asleep.
I'm asleep. I
So-
put two and two together.
I wake up the
I
twins.
think at this point we're talking about family stuff. Laxmope would want to wake up the twins.
We wake up the twins.
Okay.
Now I'm
thank
still
you.
talking.
I don't know why you guys are saying it like I was holding you back from waking them up.
Because I just like to have the
Wait,
conversation.
Push through you.
I wasn't holding them back. I was just talking. So
You are spooning the fuck out. Oh no, you're Big Spoon.
I'm the big spoon.
You're Big Spoon, and you're like sucking your thumb like around his neck.
It's canon.
What the hell are you doing? As soon as you pull his arm, you just hear a big like. like.
Okay, pants are still on. Good.
is that a question?
No.
Was that ever a question in your head that your pants were off while you were spooning with your brother?
Anything can happen.
I don't even know the answer to that question.
By the
Hey,
way,
Gumtree, what's up?
he's your grandfather.
What? What?
Grandpa's here.
Yeah,
And his
we
name
found
is
that out.
Gumtree.
We didn't wake you up. We've had like a half-hour conversation with him
He
about
has a
this.
lot of news.
Yeah, he has a lot of things to share with you.
Hello, boys.
But we decided to
What?
talk about it without you first.
Really
You guys are
sensitive.
idiots.
Subjects.
No, you guys are the idiots.
I was asleep.
Yeah, we were asleep. How are we the idiots?
You missed your watch. That's why you're idiots.
You don't know that.
Wrecked. Like,
I'm
not
giving
only
you-
like checkmate, bitch. This
Yeah.
was like 5D checkmate,
Yeah, that was
bitch.
good. That was good.
Oh,
Well done. Well done. That was a good twin moment.
That was good.
thank you.
I'm in the middle of asking a question, but okay.
Hello, boys.
You're our grandpapa.
Yep.
Graham crap?
You guys are
Alright,
half
right.
fearbold. Or less.
Have fearbold.
Yeah, it's like
Come on, sit down, sit down.
what? Okay, you regale the story of
Who regales you in this story of your lineage?
So
You gasp over your
There
morning
is a-
coffee.
There is a sword and there is a ring.
the ring is definitely her crown.
Correct.
But that was so big.
The ring can be any size, or they resized it.
It's a magic ring.
Big ass ring.
As Rikzu rolls his eyes.
enough.
No.
Yes, well, it does have transformative properties as well.
So what can the ring do that the sword can't?
Wait. We're related to Kaminka?
Yeah, suck it.
Yeah, it's a real Luke and Leia situation.
That's it. This is D&D.
Who's
It's okay.
Han Solo?
I wouldn't if I were you, but
It's
that's,
D&D. It's okay.
I'm gonna tell her so that you don't get your.
No judgment here.
It's D&D.
Anyway, so what can the ring do? I don't remember a ring coming up in our family history.
Do I know anything through any studies about?
He looks at you like, no, I tried to not exactly bring that back. I wanted to leave that life behind me. It was start my own family, see.
Why have you been away for so long?
I feel somewhat responsible for the dragon and
What do you mean responsible for the dragon?
well, I could have stopped my brother in one of several ways, I suppose, but I didn't have it in me to attack my own brother.
I do it all the time.
He wants to attack Kamenka with his sword.
Well,
With his
familial love is a little different than murder, right?
That was my joke, not his.
I don't get it.
So you're saying...
So the sword is here.
Yes, in Slovaka, in the remains of the temple.
And only you two can enter.
Really, Esther?
So
Yeah.
how do we?
Well,
Can you go?
technically anyone could enter, but you could open it. Yes.
Oh.
How do we
Set
open
this
it?
one out? Your magic.
Open sesame.
That would be a very fun adventure, now would it?
Sorry, Gundry.
So how do we
It's okay.
go about opening up the temple?
How did I work that damn thing?
Keys, magic.
I remember a puzzle.
Magic puzzle.
Something like that.
A haiku.
Rubik's
It's
Cube.
a haiku. Yeah. There actually was a verbal puzzle I did once. They had to finish the song to the lyrics to September. Never was a cloudy day.
Oh, that one.
That one, the good one.
Whoa. What? Green Day is good.
Guys, remember, Crib isn't cultured, so...
Because only cultured people listen to Green Day. Anywho, you're going to have to go there, and then after that, you're going to have a plan for how you're going to deal with the yards. You will be close to Dracone again. But when you reach Suaka.
Well, if we get the sword, we should be able to get in and do what we need to do much easier.
Well,
Not
I'm
necessarily.
afraid not.
Why not?
Ooh.
They have amassed their armies.
What?
Of course they have.
They were close to executing their plan of complete takeover. And you boys have been putting quite a little thorn in their side.
Do
By
they
thorn, we
know
mean-
about us?
Being related?
Yeah.
I don't know how much Vesna has passed down, and probably not. But, well, haven't you been making out with Kamenka? Probably not. I mean, maybe she's into that. I don't know.
One time.
You
And this is
want,
D&D. It doesn't matter. This world, it's okay.
you want it to be one of
She's pretty hot.
them. So,
Bless you. Excuse me.
I'm just saying, you know, rules.
Bless you.
So, there's probably somewhat of 3 or so waves you're going to have to prepare for, or 3 tiers, let's call them. The odds will have an army. I wouldn't say they're necessarily highly skilled, but they are going to have to be dealt with. They will be in great numbers.
Well, we've been amassing forces
also-
with the Metro.
Well, it sounds like you're gonna need them.
we get the tribes involved too.
The tribes, Blackthorns, Humble Dominion. We'll get them all.
That could be how you get past the first wave, yes. Or at least they could create an opening for you. And then there's their back line, the inner fence, let's call them. They're bruisers, they're mages, they're lawyers, and they're going to have to. You're going to have to keep in mind that if you do engage with them, you have to spare what you can for the dragon.
That's true. We definitely don't want to be tapped out of magic. But with
Do you have more skilled fighters above the, what did you call them? Well, the Zash, you've been with the Zash.
well, I mean the
I hate that it's-
the top of the Metro would be
Our most skilled.
our most skilled.
We also, well, we do have deities on our side.
The
so.
Blackthorn would be probably next, and then the Humble Dominion.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, Pill and his group could
Oh yeah,
be that second wave.
Do you understand how strong your horny friend is?
Yados?
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
I mean,
He's quite strong. I'm not surprised he hasn't unleashed it.
He's not like our great uncle or something, is he?
No, there's no Zash tribe in the
So how powerful is he?
Well, he's pretty good with his wiener. He's probably better with a dagger.
well, that's surprising from a number of reasons.
Yeah. I see all kind. I know what they are. I know a bard when I see one.
But yeah, so that just drives home the point that the top of the metro should take the second wave. Pill Raiden and
Well, I think it's a little early for battle strategies. Like we have to get the sword, and we have to go find a rallying point that we're at least save some health and surprise.
There's never a bad moment to make a plan.
So what does the ring do again?
Well, if she has indeed made it into her crown, she's probably using it to speak with the dragon, or maybe he's controlling her through it. I don't know. That magic I don't understand.
What does the sword give you?
It has exorbitant power. If anything, you might get a few swings with it if you really want to devastate somebody.
Oh, we do like devastation.
If the ring is being used the way I think it is, it's probably not long for this world anyway. Which that might be the dragon's plan if he knows that.
To get rid of it?
If the power exhausts itself, yes.
Do we want to get rid of it?
I would.
Okay.
I don't know if we can trust that power in mortal hands anymore.
No, I'm okay with that. Let's go.
The level
Well, you
of
didn't
what
really
she has
explain
unleashed.
what the power is, though.
It's hard to explain.
Well, we know a good bit about the sword, though.
Well, somehow she summoned a demigod, or maybe even a god, to this plane with it.
Okay.
And I don't know if she exactly knows what she created. But maybe it's being used in a way to amass their armies there.
Could it be
Their soldiers
controlling minds?
Gundry sits and thinks for a minute.
Because we've gotten reports from their city that they bring people there and people who don't listen.
Well, does any do any of us remember how we got captured?
Oh.
Capture.
Way
Oh, in the
back
beginning?
when? Yeah.
Well, I do, but
yes.
You're a separate story.
a better story.
Are we related? Well, I mean, obviously we're related to the Yods,
You
but
and Riynor? Yes, you're related.
the head of the family, is it really Vesna or is it Ivan?
Oh, it's fast.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, Ivan's just a useful idiot.
So did Ivan?
Well,
Well, did
I guess
Ivan's the son. He's the son.
Who's
Of who? Of your brother?
No, that's not.
He would be my grandson
Ivan is.
in law.
No.
No.
Grandson twice removed. He would be.
He's your great nephew.
He's my nephew once.
Great
removed.
nephew.
Yes,
Great nephew.
correct.
I understand.
I'm just trying to figure, Vesna married into the family, or Vesna is the family, and Ivan.
Who's the
married.
husband?
Is Vesna
Bratislav.
Vesna's
No,
niece?
right, but how is he? He's outside the line. Okay, so it is Vesna is the
Vesna's the line
matriarch
of
of matriarch of the Yard family.
Okay.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
what that is.
That's what. Okay.
Correct.
That's what I was trying to get to.
And
Vladislav
Vladislav is also a useful
Ivan's
idiot.
English. Fuck. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He was.
Rich.
Yeah. Well.
So he took her name. All right. That's what I needed.
cold for snaps.
Yes, she probably married him. I don't know.
She probably brainwashed him into
Like a
marrying.
Norman.
Or if anything, he might have been the perfect scapegoat for her.
Fair point.
So if anyone were planning to attack, like if
Us.
yes, if you were planning to attack,
And we were more
and you
than
had to choose one, you'd probably choose the father.
Worse.
Well, not after the journal we got, but yes. Oh.
What journal?
Boris Yachts.
He had a journal.
Yeah.
Dwarf bow.
Yeah, he has a multiple personality syndrome.
We show him the journal. We have the journal. Let's show it to him.
Oh my.
I don't know where it went.
We don't have it.
We're gonna put it behind his computer.
He said,
Huh.
oh my.
Gotcha, bitch. Up top, bro. Yeah.
Well, he certainly doesn't like his mother, that's for sure.
And that's also what led me
The
to.
mother who's your niece.
That's what also led me to mind control. That reading that journal.
That sounds correct.
Cool. So theoretically, can we assume that the ring would make them a hive mind then? Hive mind.
Like Legion.
It also sounds correct to me.
Oh, that's not good.
God, I'm so glad I read that journal.
I'm glad somebody read it.
Okay. Well, you're right. There is.
Well, it's a good thing you have enough forces to amass then.
But the question is, how do we map? We need to attack Dracon. We're close to Dracon now. We have none of our forces, and there's no good way to get all of them here without being detected. So we either fall back, after we get the sword, presumably. We either fall back and amass our forces at a more private location, or we are very public about this and they all come here.
I think we need to get the sword, then fall back
That's what I agree.
to amass our forces elsewhere, and then
I would prefer it to be a location that we haven't previously been to. Whether it's
we kind of we have control.
that's not
of,
Star Wars, it's Pacelli, but okay.
I mean, don't we? We kind of have control of.
To be fair,
Roll.
he could have guessed that was Virginia. He hadn't come in yet.
Boom! Got him!
Barcelli?
Vicelli.
Bocelli?
Andrea Buccelli.
Puccini?
Don't force it.
Ave Maria? Rude.
Clapping cheeks.
Did we have Yadas come by with that ship that can go underwater to pick us up out of the temple?
Fuck yes.
Yes,
Who
dude.
ripped ass?
What do you think? He's talking about clapping cheeks.
I didn't hear him.
Love you, John.
Yeah, how would we get that message to him discreetly though?
Can anybody?
Man, it's like somebody in this group might have a magical spell that I could communicate with people over long distance.
I didn't know that. You didn't really disclose that information to me.
We knew he had it.
I've literally done it 9 times in front of you.
That's so false.
It's not.
So true.
It's very
Why
true.
did we have a fucking carrier pigeon for the first, 10 episodes?
They didn't have it. They didn't have it yet.
No, he was a crow, and I never got him back.
He never came back.
Well, maybe I don't trust your messages then.
That makes
Why
no
are you
sense.
so aggressive?
We don't really have another space to amass a force in any other city.
Yeah, but if they come here, they'll know we're coming.
We should go to Krolik. We have allies that control that city.
It's not a bad thought.
Yeah.
We need to get the sword first, and we need to start now.
Yes.
Let's go.
Like now. Like,
So how do we-
get on your ass?
How do we
Let's
get
go.
into the temple?
Let's go.
There's a part I've forgotten the answer to. God, puzzles on my phone. I think I remember it. Your phone?
Wait, do you not have your phone?
You mean my awesome phone that you want to potentially buy?
You have a. Oh, you don't have. You had a pen.
No.
Rip!
I have not the Ultra. The Ultra has the S Pen.
I know the answer to the puzzles.
Criv, I
So what's the
told you
answer?
this.
Bitch.
I told you this.
I tried.
My phone is not the Ultra.
What the
It's
fuck's
like
the Ultra?
the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra?
Oh, you got a new phone?
Yeah, I got the Samsung Galaxy S21.
Yep.
The Ultra is bigger, has a shitload more cameras, and that's pretty much it, and better battery
Oh,
life.
much better.
What do you think of the
I'm getting a new phone.
Z
Fuck's
Flip?
about one.
Z Flip.
No.
It's a brick.
It's a brick. Yeah,
It
it's
flips to,
of
like,
the
basically
three, the 21
that's
Plus and the
almost
Ultra and that one, that has the obviously lowest battery life, but it's still 4,000 milliamps. I've got 256 gigs of storage. What is it? 8 gigs of RAM. Basically, all the phones are exactly the same, except the Ultra can have higher RAM and higher storage. It's got a shitload more cameras, but otherwise, all the innards are pretty much the same.
I know your phone, like, I know this phone is better than mine.
What's yours?
I think the Note 10.
Oh yeah, because that's the newest thing out.
Yeah, I know. So I know, but I don't know. I need to think. Keylen wants me to get an iPhone really bad.
Nah.
I've had both. I normally go by which generation's better.
I couldn't tell you the difference between the iPhone 12 and this generation. I
It
jumped.
doesn't matter. The things that differentiate them are so far above what you're going to use it for. It doesn't matter. Either phone's going to be great.
You don't know that.
I jumped 6 generations for this phone, so
Trust me, Ken. Trust me, Ken. I know.
everything is awesome on it.
Fair, man.
Can and then.
But I love it.
It's definitely. I got that one on a deal because it was right before the new phones came out,
My
like
phone.
18 months ago.
My phone was starting to go, so it's just like, well, it's January, new phone's coming out.
But I leased it, which means I have to go get the crack specs before I bring it back.
Nice.
So I could have exchanged it months ago, but I haven't yet.
I just bought it to be done.
Well, I leased it because it was a deal around Christmas and it was $18 a month. And I was like, I can't not do that. Versus $44 to own. Like, I have to do that.
Printer.
Upstairs.
Print grid paper.
Grid paper.
Yeah.
All right.
I know what the puzzle is.
Here, can I see my phone real quick?
Yeah, you don't know what it means. So.
Well, I'm just gonna get out of it.
Why? Still.
Huh?
Yeah. That's fine. I'll figure out the grid paper.
No, I still have it up.
Oh wait, you got grid paper right fucking there.
Ryan!
Ryan!
Kyle.
Come back!
You're not needed.
Jesus.
Jakey Bakey has grid paper!
Sorry, John.
Wow.
I had to turn the sensitivity down.
No, we
No.
have it.
Jakey Bakey has it! Why do you guys do this to me?
We didn't know at the time.
Well, I would think that Jake, while staring at his grid paper, would say, "I've got grid paper."
You need one more.
John, what'd you do?
It was us.
We live 3 blocks away from the fire station.
Hot.
Oh God.
Simons are on.
You're so safe.
Okay. Do I?
So anyway, there's a puzzle on the door, and I plumb forgot the answer.
Well.
Can you give us a hint?
I took that with this.
Oh wow. Oh, nice.
Well, if it was drawn on paper, it would be a little bit harder to solve because it'd be harder to understand. But
Hey guys, I can't hear you again.
John?
Crib's doing it.
Bye, John.
He's coming back.
Bye, John.
Hello. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Good.
okay. Well, if it would kind of stink if the puzzle was on paper because the rules would be a little harder to conceptualize. But basically, there is a tile that needs to be touched by one of the other tiles that can move. And so
it's a slide puzzle.
Is
something
this a
like
spatial
that.
reason puzzle?
The only thing that's different, let's say you've got, the tiles are numbered, see? You have a 1 and a 1 next to each other. So each one can only move 1. But it can go over the tile next to it and then finish out the sequence. So, if you had a 1 here and a 1 here next to each other, you could move 1, 2. Or, if you moved those, see, it stinks when it's on paper. I didn't think, fuck. Or, if you have the 2 1s, you move the right one over, the left one can now move 3. Does that make sense?
No.
No.
Oh, fuck.
Nope.
Use your pen.
Because you can only move one, so you're already suddenly now be able to move
It passes over the other number
three. But it
tiles.
has to move one to get next to it first, so wouldn't that finish it?
No.
See, that
That's the
doesn't make,
rules of the game.
that doesn't make sense.
This
You might want to re-explain
fucking
that.
dumb Gumtree.
It's not dumb, it's a good puzzle, it just doesn't work on paper.
You need to come with us to the gate and open it.
It's not dumb. Even if I'm there, it still has to be done on paper, you see.
But you said it's dumb on paper, so why would we do it on paper?
That's just kind of what we're given here, Keylen. Fuck.
Grandpapa,
I'm surprised he's not ripping up the paper to
Stop
make it
swearing at your
Yeah.
grandkids.
It's
Grandpapa, those swear words hurt my ears. Grab.
It's very difficult to do these things. There's a lot of preparation that goes into it.
Gumtree.
What?
Don't cry.
I'm not crying. Crying tears of joy.
Calling him Gumpaw Tree.
Gumpa.
Okay.
Gumpaw
Hopefully
Tree.
this makes a little more sense. You can have 2 1s next to each other. This one can go over its neighbor. Can go over its neighbor tile to finish it out.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Or this one can just move 1.
Okay.
This would be the same, but if there are other tiles that need to come this way, you could go further over that, you see. Now, if you move 1 tile over, and then that tile over the moved tile, you go even further. Does this visualization
Okay.
sense?
So I got
Visual helps, but it doesn't make
these 2 tiles.
sense.
I moved this one over this one, then I moved this one over this one,
It's
and
an
now
option.
we're farther. Okay.
It's an option.
Oh, see, that makes more
That makes sense. I thought you were moving this one first, and then trying to move this one over. That didn't
You
make
can
sense.
do that.
You can move this one here, and then
And what
this
if-
one all the way over?
Correct.
That doesn't make sense.
And what are the dimensions
If I
of
can
the
only move it
puzzle?
1, I move it 1.
There'll be a lot more tiles than what you see there.
This
I can tell you that.
makes sense.
I might just end the stream and get my fucking
That does not.
Why didn't you put it
you
on,
just
like,
text it to me?
Discord or
It's
something?
in a app. In the game.
Oh.
Why don't you text me the app?
Because you can't solve 30 puzzles in 5 minutes, Jake.
I bet he could.
Bitch can't.
No.
Oh, it's an app. It's a game app.
It's a game.
All right, let's just get into it then, and we'll figure it out as we go.
Okay.
Let's go, Gumtree.
Let's go to Sobaka. I haven't been there in so long. Anyway. So you guys make your way to Sobaka with a very frustrated Gumtree.
I'm shocked that you guys are on this earth.
What's Earth?
It's okay, Grandpapa.
No, it's not. Anyway. You guys, the day starts, you mentioned make your way to Sobaka. Sobaka is not even a town anymore. You can tell it was at one point with how much overgrowth over what were natural buildings, or formed buildings that are now naturally overgrown. For the sake of time, as you guys kind of approach the area that's closer to where the temple is, you can see like the Kyle and Ryan, if you remember the image I showed you a while ago.
Barely, but yes.
That is like one of the spires, and it's heavily submerged under the water. And the closer you guys get, little electric bolts like through the air real quick.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's on Discord somewhere.
I have it somewhere. I'll show you after. And so, as you guys approach, the lightning bolts do join, and they land on the ground, and they stand in front of you. For those of you who have played League of Legends, the champion named Xerath, they stand before you, corporeal beings. Roll initiative.
Woo! Dun 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 dun.
That one. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry, Jake.
You're wrong. I'll never consult you again.
Okay, I won't say so.
I put your pieces on the board. Just don't be in the water, LOL.
Water, lol.
Are we facing the water?
Yes.
Do you have a gum tree? John, do we need battle cam for you?
No.
Come true to the troll.
Here we go. Maybe it's in here.
Was that sarcasm, John?
Yes. I can't see anything. I don't even know what water you're talking about.
We have found shit.
Oh. To comb the desert.
With a giant cone.
I don't see the green. Oh no, there's the green. All right, we're good.
What? Oh.
I was making sure
Ryno?
we could still be heard.
11.
Kiki?
7.
We rolling like shit.
I need to be put into Lake Hall.
17.
Then why don't you guys put me in the hall?
Yeah, one sec.
God,
Kai?
this is definitely the best show. 4.
Oh, you suck.
Purple Galaxy's in jail.
Lok'Tar? Laxmope?
Laxmope got a 15.
Nice.
We are rolling like poopy.
Oh, we'll get some water.
What's up, players?
What?
I said, what's up, players?
I heard bloody ass.
Players.
That is not what he said. When's Hadrian going?
He's not, he's crossed out.
I wonder how long Kylian is going to be able to run.
Is that his fiance?
Probably.
Did you drop the question yet?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Yep. I think the last time I remember is you said you were going to.
I bought the ring.
Congratulations, early.
Yeah. No plans.
Yeah, you're still kind of in that COVID area, so.
It's okay. She's had an 11-hour workday.
That sucks.
Actually, it doesn't. She wrote 3 offers today.
Nice.
Yeah. Hopefully it means mother. Because
Everybody likes you
Joe,
well.
Joe needs to Don't need his rent money. Me, Joe. I'm the Joe. But needs rent money. Oh fuck, we're streaming. That's weird. It's fine. She knows.
Does she watch?
Huh?
Does she watch?
No, she doesn't.
She's
She doesn't even know we're playing games.
Does she know what Twitch is?
Ah, Kern's secret life.
Secret life.
Not really. It's,
Secret life of Kern.
Not really. I just don't. Just Adrian crossed out Kylian. You're cute.
I need a call.
Is Hadrian
My other character.
other character?
And make sure you,
You
mute
saw
your
this
bitch
picture?
ass.
I will. Add me to the call.
I'm the Minotaur.
I'm the one with the garnet hair.
I had to look up what the fuck that was.
Garnet? Really?
Never
My,
heard before.
The
my,
color,
my birthstone?
the birthstone.
Dick. I'm just kidding. That was a joke.
Garnet.
Garnet is a stone?
Yeah.
Is that Jen?
Is that this
I'm
one?
learning things.
Is that that one?
No, up
You
one. That one.
uncultured.
That one.
That's me. I was
Okay.
going for I was going for a Zuko-ish character, and I think I got it.
Yeah.
Aren't they making another show?
Yep.
Dude, they're making a whole studio.
Avatar's getting its own.
Avatar Studios. Yeah.
So,
It's big.
first up,
Is the Bolt.
yes. So these are like electric beings.
4D monsters.
Uh,
Wait, by this time I've regained my full HP, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
I'm still 3 out.
The tetanus is taking its toll.
I'm
You're
actually
paralyzed.
breaking the tennis tonight.
Oh, am I going to?
Currently, Keylen thinks we're playing with the CNC machine.
Yes, that's
Not
exactly
yet.
what we're doing.
That'd be fun.
It's pretty freaking cool.
You should get some wood shavings and just like put them in your hair, and then when you get home. Oh, you got wood shavings
Oh.
in your hair.
Sorry, babe.
The secret life of Kern.
Okay, first up is Lizard Boy. He is going to zip zap 5, 10,
No?
Wait,
No?
what?
No?
5, 10, 15, 25. It's going to be over here, and everybody but Gumtree.
Is Gumtree on the board here?
Yeah, he's the orc looking thing. I need all of you to make dexterity saves
No.
as he starts charging up an electric attack that zaps out of his fingertips.
Dirty 20. Suck a dick.
14.
Wait, dexterity save?
Yes.
Oh, 11.
13.
Laxmope?
19.
God damn.
Nice.
Wasn't worst.
Hi, Bubby.
I'm getting water.
I'm getting water.
So parched. Riynor, Rikzu, Keylen. You guys take 21 lightning damage.
Ouch.
Evasion.
Bitch. You can uncanny dodge.
No, evasion. I have evasion now. We're level 7. You guys will take half damage
Oh, me too.
on a failed save.
Okay, so Rikzu, Riynor, Laxmope, and Hadrian take 10.
Whoa.
Keylen takes 21.
No.
Wait, hold on. What kind of damage is it?
Lightning.
Lightning.
Go Evasive Brothers.
If you hadn't said that, I wouldn't have
You
known.
said 10 for me?
Dude, I've been waiting to have that for.
There's so many things I haven't used yet.
And that is going to end
Like
his turn.
deflecting missiles. Missile me, bro.
Okay. Which one shot at me? Sorry, at all of us?
Lizard Spear Boy.
This one's?
Lizard Spear Boy!
That one.
Wait,
Wait,
did he
who
do
are
it?
these two?
He-
Other assholes.
Other-
over there.
other
Other lightning
Oh, there's
bolts.
3 of them. Okay.
Yes.
Have you played D&D before?
I turn towards him.
Feels fucked up.
I turn towards him.
Yeah. Now what?
I'm gonna knock an arrow.
Knock!
Knock like the
Are you
Minecraft
gonna
guy?
use an arrow?
Hopefully, we're about to find out.
Like the Minecraft guy.
His name is Steve.
Natural 20! Start the round.
Notch up knocking, baby.
There he goes.
Loose!
Roll damage.
And then let's see. Yeah, I will roll damage, I guess that's all I can. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him as my bonus action. But,
Well, you attacked first,
yeah, I know. Oh gosh.
so you do not get that extra die.
I know, I don't. I can't put Hunter's Mark on him until he's damaged, so that's what I was just...
Rikzu, boo.
But you didn't spell Rhynor's name out.
I just said right.
I get double,
So I
right?
got 13.
Roll dice. Your modifier stays the same. I rolled a 13. What'd I say?
11. You wrote 7.
I wrote 7. Jake looks pretty serious.
I thought, right?
Check the tape!
Oh wait, you're right. No. Never mind.
It just says fuck. I also see 7.
Fuck you, woo.
Sorry, Kern.
Am I the wrong person? I might be on Hadrian. No, I'm just kidding.
Does it say Hadrian or does it say Kylian?
Just scroll up.
Are you a ranger or are you
That
a...
was a joke.
Hmm.
I'm looking for something
Bard.
specific.
Thank you.
Close.
I was like, he's not a paladin.
He's a bard.
He's not a ranger again.
He's a bard and I hate
Oh,
him.
okay.
Do you not like the
Okay, so that does 10.
No.
That does 10,
it's
and then
about
he
where
has
he's
Hunter's
from.
Mark on him, and then I have 2 attacks per turn, so I'm going to attack again.
It is action and then bonus action, not action attack, bonus action, action attack.
So I have to. Okay, so I have to.
Because the 2 attacks are in your action.
Okay, so I have to attack again first.
Yes.
Okay, then in this case, Colossus Slayer will apply because he's already damaged. Hunter's Mark will go on at the end of the turn, though.
Yes.
It won't affect the damage.
No, it won't, but it will
to
apply
enemies.
at the end of the turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll re-roll for a second.
Man, how many times have I thought of you as Hadrian
Too
to
many.
take over you as Kylian? What is it?
Too many. I said 22.
Yeah.
And then this one will be. And
These
then,
coasters. Oh my god.
Did you like the changes that I made for it?
Did I show you the Tommy did to it?
Yeah, I mean you showed me the picture. What, you like that?
It's hot.
that one's 13.
It's very hot. It's real hot. Yeah, sure. Kylian.
And then he also has a little ring on his. His cock ring.
Brings me
My last thing is gonna be I'm just gonna scoot on my way back here.
Dude, how far was that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Jeez.
Bitch.
critical.
Go Stickle.
That's a dog, alright. Laxmope, you're up.
Sure does.
Alright, Laxmope is gonna move 2 spots closer to Ryan.
You're next to me.
No,
Oh.
the individual,
You
not the character. And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon on the guy to Laxmope's left. So right on my screen.
I'm waiting to see what Crib is doing.
He's making a
that
compass.
Ah.
He's making a compass
Is that
rose.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm writing sideways.
So we're on the south coast.
So that's gonna be an attack roll.
It's not perfectly nice, but basically.
Natural 20.
Woo!
So roll
Wanna
2d8
start.
plus 4.
Want to start?
Which is not a great roll. 8 total damage, radiant damage. And then Laxmope is also going to reach out to that guy and cast Chill Touch on the one to the east where the spiritual weapon is.
That's a cantrip, right?
What?
Chill Touch is a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 21 to hit.
Hits.
Plus another 2d8. Ooh, much better. 12 damage.
There you go. And you touched which one?
The one to the east. Yeah.
To the east?
Yes.
The one I'm pointing at.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
the
not-
one Ryan's pointing at.
I would call that south, not east. The east one is up above.
West,
Well, there's
east.
none
We're
of
we're
them
talking about
really
these
south.
two right here,
The
Chris.
southeast.
Well, move Laxmope up, please.
That's where Laxmope wants to be.
Well, he has to touch him.
No. Chill Touch is deceiving. I have 120-foot range on Chill Touch.
That's great. That's quite the touch range.
A big, long, giant ice hand just touch.
Turns into Mr. Fantastic.
So if they are unhit, which I highly doubt they are, they'll have disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's gonna do it for Laxmope.
Yoink.
No, no.
Because it is his turn. And, his attack is just straight up called Magical Strike. So, he's going to strike you magically with his plasma hands.
Jeez.
You know I love that.
And 18 to hit.
18 just hits.
Ooh, woo. Alright, let's do some damage. Woo. Get back here, little dickens. Ooh, ow. Well, probably not ow for you. Uh, 22 lightning damage on the first hit. Oh, wait.
Okay.
26.
26.
Yes.
Cool. And then could I have him make a dex saving throw?
Yes. And then what?
If he got a 15 or lower, he's gonna take 2d8 again. Wow, I'm noticing a trend. Oh wow, that's 14 points of thunder damage.
Thunder!
Thunder. Feel the
Oh,
thunder.
that's not. I was going the other one.
Lightning
Easy,
and
easy.
thunder.
Well, I had a choice to make it lightning or thunder, and I figured as these are beings of lightning, that wouldn't be a wise choice.
They're the same
The
thing.
DM says nothing.
They're the same thing.
Oh, Chris, also with chill touch, they can't regain any hit points. I don't know if that's a thing for your monsters or not.
I don't either. And neither do you. So there.
I'm just letting you know. I'm not making any assumptions.
Africans with beards, or Africans without beards with beards. Okay, and then he's going to attack you a second time.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
That's a Nazi 20.
Yeah, that's also gonna hit.
This one is 16 damage.
16 damage? Okay.
Because modifiers are a thing.
You've gotten me below 30 hit points officially.
Nice. Okay.
Easy, buy breakfast.
Right.
I'm gonna move myself right to Mir. Because that's 5, 10, 15, that's 20 feet. And almost hook him up. Oh, shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna roll that shit.
It's much easier to just watch your screen from here than it is for you to keep looking over.
Yeah.
Lazy man.
13. Damn. Alright, well.
You go right through the stack, Shock.
Second
Throwback.
try with my fucking dagger.
Bigger.
My dagger. Ooh, that's a natural 19 plus 8.
That'll hit.
So,
Baby.
7. So that is a sneak attack.
Who uses Twitter on their computer anymore?
Just having fun.
But who uses it on their computer
Is
anymore?
my sneak attack that?
Playing D&D.
Still 46.
I'm just giving you shit. I don't
Oh,
care.
that's fine.
46.
I mean, I think you're gonna agree with this tweet.
Is it a hot take?
D4.
Yeah, it's a hot take.
You don't have time for that. Hold on.
Wait, it's not done.
No. I didn't mean
14 damage.
That's a number.
Yeah,
Whoa!
right there. Hey, it's a number.
Hey, has this lightning started to bleed yet?
It has not.
It's not wrong.
The lightning is not bleeding.
Oh, you're right.
Fact. Anything else?
No.
Rikzu boo?
No.
What does the Hunter's Mark do to this fellow?
Nothing for you.
It's only for him.
Okay, can I
To this fellow,
flank him?
this kind
Can I
gentleman.
flank him with my buddy Gumtree?
Assuming you want to go like there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Gumpy on the list of attacking?
You don't know.
Where is he?
You better fucking be.
If he's not, I'm gonna be personally offended. I may never come back.
Did he evade on
But then who's going to talk about sports for no reason in the middle of the session?
I didn't talk about sports.
Boom!
Got him.
This time.
Oh yeah. Quarterstaff. Two-handed. With advantage.
Do that monk shit, yeah.
Smack him.
Oh no. Cocked.
Cat.
Did you say it's cocked?
Yes.
Alright, I'm rerolling this one. And the other one's a 7. The other one's a 7. So that's 13 to hit.
There's one.
Only one of them's a 1.
Yep.
Aren't you going to school for math?
Not reading, apparently.
That'll miss.
Alright.
Doesn't have to roll another d20.
Second attack.
Did you have advantage?
No, he attacked twice.
I rolled 2 dice.
Oh, and one was 1.
And one of them was a 7.
Then, yeah.
Oh, wait, were you rolling advantage because she's flanking?
He's not flanking.
Yeah.
Right?
With Gumtree.
Where you got Gumtree up here, Rikzu's down there, and then that guy's right there. Oh no. That works.
Big battle cam.
The creature can attack 10 feet. So if you were within 10 feet, would you still have advantage? I think.
No, I thought you had to be right up next to him.
I don't know, you're the DM.
There's probably a rule. It's probably 5 feet.
Yeah, but you rolled the 1 second, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
I guess if we can go by that.
If it's an advantage.
Oh, did you roll the 1 second?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you rolled the 1 second.
I thought he rolled the 1 first.
No, he did not. He rolled the 7 first. Right, we can't cheat.
Bring in
I'm
the
seeing
armors.
which camera is being used.
Your mama.
It's the first one. The top.
Right, I've got yours highlighted, so don't worry about it.
Oh, what do you mean?
He can
Like,
highlight it like that.
Are you still looking for me to answer?
We don't know.
Just assume no.
What?
Never mind.
It just says opposing sides, so I thought he was closer. So no advantage then. Balls. So you roll a natural 1. LOL. Go ahead and roll that d20 for me.
That's another 7. Your Durandal dice fucking suck.
Christian, you hear that?
You're not getting a refund.
I want my money back.
I won't
Insulted my
buy it.
dice for no reason.
I think you can complain to Etsy and make a case.
Ooh.
Honestly,
Alright.
you probably could. No, it's actually been a while, so I don't know.
They rolled like.
Plus, I can just say those were giveaway dice.
Is that?
For rolling like
7 is
seem like a reliable thing though in case
7. Your player trips and falls and prone immediately, but you're a monk. You have 40 movement speed, so you get back up, and now you have 20 movement speed.
Oh no. Okay. I spend 1 key point to do martial arts.
Thrilling. What are you doing? Blow flurry? You blowing all that flurry?
Yes.
Stop.
Happy now?
Stop.
I mean, at least it's not on.
Guys, he's shy. It's like 2 attacks on our strikes.
Smooth or smack? Hit and smack.
That's a 14.
Not a miss.
Fuck. That's a 15.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Victory.
That'll be 9 damage. That'll make up for it. Using my open hand technique, it needs to make a dex saving throw.
Oh.
What is in here? Your mom.
Wow. 11.
Fails. It's prone. You're prone bone.
So this is just like a pile of electric on the ground. I'm surprised it's
I've been missing for a while.
there. Okay, it actually can't be prone. That's what I was confused about. So you'd think it'd be immune to prone, but it is.
What?
Yeah. So if that costs you a key point,
No, but I
it
can
would
do
still
a
cost it to you because you used it anyway. Because you wouldn't have known that.
strength saving throw. But I guess we already made that choice.
Okay. Anything else?
Why didn't anybody tell me lightning can't be prone?
Because nobody would have known. Okay. And then last up is the third guy.
You rolled a 4.
I rolled a 2. I have a +2 for initiative.
Is that current?
That
Yes.
is current.
Nice. He's gonna hover over the water there. Current and Kylian.
No.
Deck saves.
No.
Keylen and Adrian.
Yeah.
Fuck right off. Hadrian's not here.
Are you gonna do
We're
this
so
all
close to 20.
Also so close to 2020. Dirty 21.
You're going to dice jail too.
Dirty 21.
That's a lot of dice he's rolling.
Am I dead? I hope not.
Dead? Probably not.
Okay.
Mortally wounded? Maybe.
How much damage?
Well, for you, 12. For you, 25.
Down to 13. Guys, I'm hurting. This is shocking me.
I guess.
That is all he's gonna do. He's going to chill.
Oh, he's gonna chill, alright. He is
Okay.
going to chill.
Okay. Keylen.
Ice Storm. 4th level. Spell sculpting.
Never mind.
It's a 20-foot sphere. I'm doing it right here because there's no way I can get him in it as well.
Okay.
So-
Not lizard guy. Okay.
Correct. Just right here. Spell sculpting around the bros. Dex 14. They take 2d8 bludgeoning and 4d6 cold. Half on a failed save, or
Success.
half on a success. The area becomes difficult terrain until the end of my next turn.
Oh.
So just keep.
So you're spell sculpting them from the damage.
I'm spell sculpting them from damage, but that 20-foot.
And also they're flying.
Well, that's fine, but it's still. I wanted to use this spell.
Dice jail.
Yeah, dude, it's not great. 2,
Yeah, it
4.
was.
There's 8. Oops. 9, 10, 13. That's not good at all.
Total?
Yeah.
Oof.
There's lots of 1s and 2s. The cold damage was not great, and the bludgeoning was not great either. Nothing above 5.
Ghost boy.
That's all.
Would
nice
you like to choose something over here?
No, I got.
No, I don't think you should use any of yours.
Kyle, do you need dice? Because we have dice.
Hey, it's how the cookie crumbles.
How the dice roll.
Keylen, anything else? Yeah,
I mean,
he said it was a snowstorm. It's more of like a
Flurry.
no, I got
rain.
nothing else. Unfortunately.
Okay. Backed up to the first guy.
Not Kern.
He is going to step right here.
Uh-oh.
Did Gumtree like pass out? What's going on with him?
He didn't attack.
No, he's
anything.
watching. He's like stroking his beard.
Oh,
He's thinking how
these motherfucker NPCs not doing jack shit during combat.
They need to make sure you guys are the chosen ones.
They did they saved our life that one time though.
Laxmope, Riynor, and Rikzu.
No.
Dex
No,
saves.
thank you.
No.
Dex
No, please. No,
saves.
please.
Oh wait, stop. No, I take it back. He has to recharge that.
Okay, good.
He's going to dance around Rikzu. Ha 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 ha, you little bitch. He's gonna be right there, and he's gonna smack him with
No.
what's it called? Smack. His magical strike.
So I don't have to make a saving throw?
No, you do not.
Beautiful.
So he taps you once and misses. 19 on the second one.
Yep.
Ow. Oh my duodenum. Ow. Okay. 22 damage. Lightning.
Can't do evasion this time.
Have they been shooting spells at us? Is that what the dex
Well,
saves
you can do
for? Or is
evasion.
that- That's not a spell.
If it's a save.
Yeah.
If it's not a
Doesn't
save,
say
then
it's
you're
spell.
shit out of luck.
Well,
Oof.
I mean,
I can't counterspell it, I guess is what I'm getting at.
it's literally called spell mimicry. So
Does it use a technical, like,
no, it doesn't slot.
spell slot?
It's just an attack.
Okay. Then I probably can't counterspell it. I don't know, I'm almost dead, so I'm just trying to think of something I could maybe do.
Well,
to
I'm a
keep
dumbass
myself
bug.
alive.
Pog.
Well, you're using that word now? Good.
What?
Pog.
That's so poggers.
Poggers, bro. Okay. Means Kylian.
Be pog.
Alright.
Okay.
Targeting him, same dude.
Which one?
The one that Hunter's mark on.
Okay.
Far away. Don't roll a 1, please.
He's long.
Well within range.
I know, but
Well within range.
still roll a 1. I'm in line.
Are you now?
Line of sight.
It was a hunting accident.
Well, dirty 25.
Yeah.
I think I'm fine. This is really playing out for me today. I like this red one.
The spirit of Hadrian.
Yeah,
is
the
strong.
dire.
Yeah, for real. Alright, so that'll be 2d8 and a d6 for all of my mods. And then Hunter's Mark I can
My
use.
mods.
Hunter's Mark I can use on the second attack as well. And it's every hit. It's every hit. Oh,
Help me. Did you get him?
yeah, I got it. It was just one. Ooh, daddy.
Until the spell ends. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the spell you're using.
Yeah, so That'll be 15 damage.
15 damage from Hadrian.
How's he looking? Not hurt.
Hard to tell. He's a big electric beam.
Like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
So we don't really know when. Okay.
You're definitely hitting him though.
Oh, yeah, shit, Sherlock.
Griff, how do we know these aren't cheese elementals?
Because they're not elementals.
Okay. And same thing. Another arrow.
Come in.
Same roll. What's this thing?
Commence attack.
Fuck me, yeah. 15 again. That one a lot better. A lot better rolls. There.
Kylian's fucking them up. You're the only one attacking that one.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Well, Rikzu tried, okay?
Rikzu's been
Hey,
trying.
no, I hit it. I fucking hit it for 9 fucking points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what did I do? Put it on the wrong one?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, is it dead?
No.
Oh.
I got some really cool dice.
We did good. Are we gonna do it again this year?
I did put it on the wrong
They would
one.
have to have the promotion again.
Well, if they do, are we doing it again?
I think they just continually sell
Every now and then for like, well, I mean, one when they have stock to actually give out.
What was it again? Sorry. Diary.
Two for like, they don't have any right now.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Did you check recently?
Just check. You can check.
A couple weeks ago.
them. Is that your turn, Kylian?
Well, yeah, I know.
Laxmope?
Laxmope. Perfect. From there, he's gonna cast Spirit Guardians, and you see like cloud, fey creatures go out from Laxmope's center in a 15-foot sphere. They've got like electricity jumping between them.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna need the two guys closest to me to make DC 15 Wisdom saving throws. Yes, those two. Nice.
Good
Nice.
15 points of damage total. If they fail, if they succeed, it's 7, I think.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack the spiritual weapon to the guy to the middle. Boy, that's gonna be a good old 18 to hit.
A good old 18?
Good old boy 18.
Good old boy 18. That'll hit.
Perfect. And then that's gonna be another 9 points of damage.
Or my screen closed. Which one is it attacking? It's right between two of them.
The middle guy.
The black ooze looking thing?
Yes, the black ooze.
The black ooze. The black ooze.
It'd be on your end.
And what was
Black ooze.
the damage? Or what was the hit?
Still running.
To hit was 18, but
Oh,
damage was 9.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm caught up.
Griff, can you still see Battle Cam?
One second.
Can I still see that?
It's upside down, but yeah.
Is it moving when I'm
Yeah.
moving? Okay.
I think your internet went out.
No. I mean, did you lose shit or?
Yeah, I can't open the website right now.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this is the best your internet's been for a long time, so I don't know what's going
I
on.
lost Kyle.
We haven't had problems.
Should I even come back?
Yeah, you should check your shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, I mean, mine says we're connected. It's just not doing anything.
John, can you still see Battle Cam as I'm moving it like this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yahoo, no. Google, no.
But I can still hear Chris' speaker.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've
Or
got
Mike.
M streaming over there. We've got that streaming up there. We got this going on over here. We got that going on over there.
That's
we got
off
two
Wi-Fi.
iPads going over here. My phone. So, got a lot of shit going.
Your
Clear?
mother.
There.
Your mother.
Okay.
That's back at least. I don't know.
But as long as we can still hear John, John can still see Battle Cam.
Yeah, we're good. Go.
I can see me in the stream. So
Oh, there you go. They came back.
Oh, wait, no, it froze.
Oh no.
No, the stream's still working.
Anyway. Well, that's his camera.
Yeah.
Okay, Laxmope, anything else? Have you walloped?
No, that was my action and bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Okay, because he is gonna strike you back, the oozy ooze.
Well, he's gonna have to make another saving throw because he started in the aura.
Oh, yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
DC 15 Wisdom. And that's gonna be, ooh, 18 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ow, fuck.
Daddy.
He's gonna start OnlyFans.
Oh,
They
God.
probably already have, to be honest.
And what damage is that?
18 damage.
What kind?
Radiant.
Ooh. Okay.
Crib, give me your
Can you hold battle cam for a minute?
And then he's gonna swipe.
Just hold it for a minute.
25 to hit.
Yeah, Crib, that's gonna hit.
Nice. Nice. And then, oh, even higher. 26.
After the first hit, can I use my reaction if I'm still standing?
John needs to see battle cam.
Very important.
No, not.
No.
Don't put that.
19 on the first attack.
19. Okay.
And
I'm
then,
at 9 hit points.
and then your reaction.
Yep.
There was no
DC
ice in
15.
that cup.
Yeah, but you're
Dex saving throw.
You touched my phone.
And that's 11 points of thunder damage.
I have COVID.
I'm vaccinated. You're fine.
Tomorrow I'll be, not tomorrow, Monday I'll be fully
Dosed.
vaccinated.
You'll be dosed up.
Yeah.
I'm here.
You're dosed, but I'm only a week out.
Bro. It took you so long.
Laxmope, how do you see thunder killing
The
lightning?
website like 6 times a day.
Which one did you
I
get?
kind of see, between the like
Vagina.
fey,
sound
thunder,
effects?
cloud creatures, and the
I got
electricity
not even
coming
solar
off of me
from
that I
Pfizer.
kind of just absorb him.
It was
Drop.
awesome.
Well, now on Kroger website, you can.
So,
It tells you which one you're getting.
Laxmope absolutely goes beast mode on this fucking thing,
I
and
went
then
down
it
to
takes a
children's.
swipe at him, and he
I
just
went down to children's
grabs the electricity and absorbs the bitch.
Nice.
And
Wait.
he like iros this shit like back into the
Yes,
sky.
dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Not back out. Not back out.
Off to Riynor then.
Oh.
His turn's over
Is
because
it
he's
pop?
dead
Oh, he's
Hey
dead?
guys,
on account of
Is
the
this-
just as a very kind reminder, I'm at 9 HP. I don't know how everybody else is doing.
6.
13. We're doing pretty good.
Cool. I'm at, just to put it in perspective, I'm at 9 HP out of 80. So,
Jesus Christ. What? No.
I need the paper. The puzzle's coming. It's going to be very difficult on paper.
We're in the middle of battle.
Crib, if I'm. Two things. Is this guy here or is he here? 'Cause he's
I
kinda
wanted the
sitting here.
reference.
Why did you move it?
I didn't. You just.
he did.
He was
Ryan's
here?
correct. It
Or
was
here?
right in the middle of 2 spots.
I thought I had him on tiles. Put him on that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And I can't be flanking with a spiritual weapon, can I? That doesn't count.
You need water.
We
You
don't
can,
want to be in
you
water.
can
do
stand in water against an electric creature if you feel like that's a good move to make. I'm not gonna tell Riynor how to Riynor.
Do it right.
we? I'm gonna move up here.
Sacrifice yourself.
Not in the water.
Sacrifice yourself for entertainment.
If he does it, I can
Will
just.
please
I'm
be-
built different.
How about your pen?
My pen actually.
I'm just built different, bro.
I'm going to attack.
Major
That's a
pain.
5.
Plus
8, which ain't gonna hit.
13.
No.
13 no hits.
Alright, oh,
Yeah.
bring out the dagger.
Digger.
Diggle.
That's not an knife.
Oh, that's better.
Careful.
Wait, you're stabbing an electric beam.
I mean, I've been hitting it with arrows.
And?
The middle one. Yeah, but you're not
24.
connected to
I'm aware.
24!
Hits.
You would think.
You're shocked to death.
My dagger's made of a special metal alloy that doesn't conduct electricity.
My dagger taps into the speed force. Basically vibranium.
11 damage.
Anything else?
Nope.
Hot.
My turn.
Fuck you.
For some reason I'm turned around. Oh yeah, because he came out from behind.
He did try and, yeah.
Tried to deuce you up a little bit.
I attack with no advantage for some reason. Not a big fan of this. With quarter staff two-handed.
I'm not a very big fan.
18 plus 6.
Yeah.
No, wait, where's my 8? That's 6. But I'm just gonna do it again.
Oh,
Actually, wait, no.
bet.
Did it die?
No, stunning strike.
How did that one die so quickly? Did everyone attack the other
John-
one?
No, because John did a shitload of damage to it.
And you did too, I think.
John's reaction alone does a ton.
I didn't know.
Everybody hit that one.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yeah, no shit,
con,
Sherlock.
con saving throw.
Conical.
It's canon.
It's cocked.
Cocked.
And clear them cookies.
So
My name was said.
stun. You feel like the stun could take effect if it had landed, but it didn't. As opposed to the prone, which she is.
It is not your night.
Okay, second attack. Quarter staff, 2. 18 again.
That'll hit. Big boy.
10.
From Rikzu. Alright. Radical, dude.
Hold on. Hold on.
Checkmate my teenage cynicism.
Hold on.
I wear long sleeve shirts and a short sleeve shirts and a long sleeve shirts.
Flurry of blows.
Blow that flurry all over him.
11 plus 6. 17
To hit.
to hit.
Yeah.
5. And
That's all that build up.
5.
and 10 for the second unarmed strike.
Miss.
Okay, strength saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
Open hand technique.
Monks can do so much in one turn.
What does he have to beat?
12.
Oh, yeah, he did. Fuck.
Well, then I end my turn.
Okay.
The heart of the cards.
Apparently.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
You were attacking the other one. He's not dead, but still. Very annoying to put the wrong damage on that guy.
Hey, I don't
Yeah,
care.
that is you should.
Have you been replacing it, or is it just
He did 6 and then 10 and then 5.
yeah? Is he dead?
Is he close?
You don't know.
Is he
He's
hurt?
electric.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
You want to die?
I have lost visual on the battle cam.
The battle cam should be coming back.
Okay, that's fine.
It's spinning.
It's restarting.
Yeah.
The way you said that. Battle cam should be coming back. Anyway, it is that guy's turn. Who is next to Ryan? Is that you?
Yeah.
LOL. Alright, here it comes, bitch. Lol. Oh, that's a natural one.
That's gonna miss.
That blows. Flurily.
I'm gonna leave the call and come back.
Oh, okay. His turn ends. Rip. Fuck. I was really ready to fuck you up too.
No, you weren't.
Magic missile.
Man, does your blizzard just keep hitting, or was that a one-time thing?
No, it's one something.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That would be sick if it kept hitting.
Huh?
The man in the water.
Hey, Kriv.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, I forgot that I was using concentration on Spirit Guardians,
Oh yeah.
and I rolled my saving throws and I succeeded, just FYI.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just one time thing, unfortunately.
Okay.
But magic missile at 3rd level on this guy.
Battle cam's gone. I don't know who you're pointing at. Okay.
The Dementor.
5d4.
Yep.
I don't
Dementor.
know what else I can do.
5d4
Do
plus
battle camp
1
attacks.
per each bolt.
Expecto. What is it?
Let's see.
Patronus?
5, 10, 15,
Patronum or Patronus?
Patronum. It's called a
18.
Patronus. What comes out?
21 damage.
The white stuff that comes out.
Yeah, it's a Patronus. Also, my
What?
my Wi-Fi password. My Wi-Fi password is Connecto Patronum. Fun fact.
21 damage. Choose the target.
I know you know I'm glaring at you. From the side.
Is he alive or is he
Oh, he's
dead?
still alive.
Dang it.
They're electrical beings protecting the key from the powers of the world around them.
I just used a bunch of force magic on him.
Okay. After Keylen, it is back at the top.
Correct your battle cam?
Can you see on your screen?
Yeah, it's up.
Okay.
John, can you see it?
John, can you see battle cam?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
able to see Battle Cam before it flickered off.
Gotcha, because I keep watching Kyle's screen and battle cam's not up over there. That's why.
Yeah, Kyle just needs to refresh his page, but it's all good now.
Okay.
Guess what, Rikzu?
What?
A 2 doesn't hit you.
Natural
Guess what, Rikzu?
Oh my god.
I don't think.
20 does.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We got a battle.
Oh, that was a lot of dice.
I should have dodged.
Could
Too bad you blew your flurry. 24 damage.
I'm dead.
You're down.
I'm down.
Alright.
Dramatically.
And Rikzu hits the sand.
Okay.
It was nice knowing you
He
guys.
missed his first attack. So he is going to walk over behind y'all.
No.
And then
Kriv, I'm so sorry. He did enter into my sphere,
he did.
so he's gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Spherical.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright.
16 points of damage.
Alright, Goldman. Yeah. Alright, how does he die?
Sake, you're awesome.
Same shit. Just keep absorbing the lightning and sending it out.
So, like, as, on your turn, your bonus action, you can move your thing.
I'm gonna move it. I was about to say that. I'm gonna move my bonus action first.
Oh, what is your turn? Right, okay.
I'm gonna move it first to him before I do my attacks.
So, like, the hair on Laxmope's body just continually, there's only one left, just continually starts standing up a little bit more for each one until he's almost got like an afro going on.
Hi, buddy.
To be fair, he does have a ton of back hair. So,
Nice. Well, it'd be under armor though. But he can feel it.
yes.
He's looking like a cheetah pet right now.
I flew.
Gross.
You don't get to feel.
That's such a nasty imagery.
Don't be mean to my dog.
I'll move Hunter's Mark to him.
Hunter's Mark moved.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put the thing on it, but it doesn't matter, I guess. If I move to this corner, do I lose an action?
To move?
Yeah, I don't, right? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move.
No,
it.
you can
I just wanna.
bonus action move action or action bonus action.
Yeah, okay, just can't mix that. Okay,
Yeah, you just
yeah.
can't have
Alright.
action.
I'm just gonna roll both attacks at the same time
You
since
can
I.
have action
I'm gonna roll both
Go
at the
on.
same time and
Go
just
ahead.
do flurry. Oh. 13.
Miss.
Ooh.
15.
It's a 7.
15 hits.
Yeah. I picked up all of them because I was still convinced that it worked out. Okay.
It has been damaged though, so do all your shit.
Woo! 19.
There we go.
Nice.
Is it dead? Did I fucking get a kill? I've done fucking 50 damage.
He might be.
I've done fucking 50 damage. Like, can I get a
You
kill?
might not be.
You've done 50 damage to separate targets.
I know, but like.
So the arrow strikes through the thing and just like dissipates completely.
Yes.
I groan in the distance.
I was about to say that.
Gumtree.
Fucking fine.
Gumtree comes over.
Save Gumtree.
Rikzu, you dead?
Yes.
Battle cam's going white.
You get 25 health back. He comes over and heals you. Well, that was pretty
I'll
good.
use cure wounds on you as well, or on you, right?
Coughing of blood, yeah.
You,
I'm at 13.
Keylen, cure wounds.
Laxmope's down too.
Keylen, cure
I was
wounds.
gonna say, Laxmope's looking around like I can heal myself, but does anybody have any extra spell slots, maybe?
I've got spell slots, but I don't have healing.
I am not a magic user.
15.
I'll take it.
No
I'm
magic.
sorry.
Yeah, you will not be able to heal very well.
No.
I'll take it. That gets me up a little bit.
Might I suggest that we take something that in my clan would be called a short rest. It's about an hour or so where we kind of dilly-dally around, cure our flesh wounds.
Maybe use some hit die. I could go up for a short rest, yes.
And Gumtree chimes in. Light reading also counts.
Ooh, there we go, Gumtree.
Short rest.
Yep, we can take a short rest.
Beep boop beep.
So what, you roll a hit die?
Yes, with all of the threats having been dealt with. Let me see your
What?
pen one more time. I'm gonna write this bigger.
What's a hit die?
I'm using my arcane
For you, it's a
recovery.
D10 because you're a ranger, and you have 7 at your disposal.
I'm using my arcane recovery.
7d10.
So
So-
I gain my 4th level spell
You can
slot.
use 1d10 up to 7 times,
Up to.
Yeah. and you add your con modifier if you have one.
Thank God.
I'll use 1d. I have 7 hit die.
And track how many you use, because when you long rest, you get half of them back
There's a short rest in D&D Beyond.
Half of the total.
of what you used. So if you use 3 and you long rest, you get 1 back. Probably would have been better to go to a round number, but
I'm taking 4.
Well,
I'm using 4 hit die.
Let's use 1.
6.
Multi freaking do and get 3.
11.
freaking
14. 19.
Hell yeah. boy.
how and I get my key points?
I didn't really need it and it wasn't worth it.
I'm back to full health with 3 of mine used. And we get those back after a long rest, right?
You get
half
half
of
back.
them.
Half of
So
them.
if you used 4, you get 2
Round up or down.
down.
Well, if you use the long rest thing, it'll automatically do all that shit.
You could keep track on.
Do I get spell slots back?
On a short rest, no.
I do because my arcane
Because you have
recovery.
recovery.
What do I get? Anything besides healing when I short rest?
As a ranger, I can't quite remember what your class
Hey, yo,
has.
Papa.
I don't think so.
Hey, Chris.
Ooh, yeah.
Just for your record, I used a cure wounds on myself
Oh yeah.
and got a 12, and then I used 5 hit die. So,
I don't keep track of rest and healing.
That's fine. I just wanted to let you know, just in case.
I'm back to full
Thank
health
you,
because
baby.
I used 2 hit die.
Oh wait, fuck. I might be higher because I didn't do my.
Con.
I didn't add my +2 with my d6s. I used 4, so it's an extra 8.
That'd be +4.
No,
Or with
plus
oh,
2.
you're yeah, so
So
then, yeah,
another
+8.
+8. So I'm almost at full now. So that's good.
Yay. I believe.
Laxmope just gained 63 hit points, and he's still 8 short of his full.
Jeez.
He's a beefcake.
I is back.
Double one.
Nothing wrong with being a beefcake.
Ghost Looper.
Okay, it's probably as good as it's gonna get while my phone is not being used.
Well, I'm going to movies, so.
I might just pull the phone down.
saying,
because,
oh,
uh,
big stretchy boy.
Those
It's
are
10
two
o'clock anyway.
more titles to
Yeah.
bank that on.
And,
No,
uh,
yeah.
If for anything, it should be Spider-Man and Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
That they use as
I'm
benchmarks.
gonna make my friend drink.
Huh?
Oh, he blocked it, you son of a bitch.
Bobby, where'd you
What are you doing?
My buddy's streaming. I was gonna make a drink. You know what? I am just gonna end the stream, and you guys are gonna solve the puzzle
Off stream?
off stream, and then we'll call that a session.
Cool.
Coolio.
Toozle time. So we're doing this on your phone?
Yes.
Fuzzy Wuzzy.
It is much easier to understand on the phone.
Is it the
Alright,
Tetris
stream.
theme song?